Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, SGI, White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, Curling Canada and the 2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts, CurlSask, SaskTel Max TV, and Realcast Media.
Good afternoon once again, everyone. Welcome back to the 2020 SaskTel Tankard. We are live at the Horizon Credit Union Center in Melville, Saskatchewan. My name is Sean Joyce. I'm joined by Susan Lang and Kim Hodson. Hope everyone had a chance to get a quick bite to eat, refill the coffee, and you're ready to go for another exciting game here in this championship. I was trying to get, I have to run a touchscreen audio board. I was trying to get Kim to feed me cheesy so that I wouldn't get orange fingers, but she's only willing to help just so much. So we're making do with what we've got. We've got C event action for you here on Sheet 2. Our feature game will be Ben Gamble against Sean Meachem. On Sheet 3, also in the C event, Cole Tenachuk against Jeff Hartung. And one B event game, Ryan Dice playing Josh Height. The winner of that game will move into the B semifinal at 8 o'clock tonight, where they will play against Matt Dunstone, and we'll have that game for you. The teams had a draw to the button before the game started to determine who would have the last rock in the opening end. Just about ready to go. They're waiting for the officials to give them the go-ahead, and while they wait for that, it's time for us to meet the teams.
Hi, we're Team Meachem. I'm Skip, Sean Meachem. Third is Brady Sharback. Second, Braden Stewart. Our lead is Jared Loddish. Coach is Jeff Chambers. We're out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
We are Team Gamble. I'm Skip, Ben Gamble. The third is Braden Mons. Second, Tyler Krupski. Lead, Rory McCusker. Coach, Joe McCusker. And we curl out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
And one other note, Brady Sharback, I think if you were watching yesterday, there was one game that he missed yesterday as well, writing some exams for his EMT career. Wrote the exam today. He was supposed to be leaving Saskatoon at 4 o'clock. Might have been back for the evening game, but not back for this one. Jeff Chambers, who is their coach, had played a couple of the games, but they just played at 4 o'clock, and he hasn't been playing that much this year, so they're going to try this one short-handed because I think he's a little tired.
Fatigue is a factor.
And I'm disappointed because Jeff's a buddy of mine, and we go back a long time, and I call him Superstar, and I was looking forward to having Superstar Jeff Chambers on the ice. So it is Jared Loddish, the lead for the Meachem team, throwing the Yellowstones, getting us underway.
Room if any.
Well, that's right. It's not so much that it's a factor of the two games in the day for Jeff. It's the fact that these are back-to-back. It's 10 ends. And that was a really intense game that they came off of in their duel against the Jacobson team.
Well, he was here to coach, and depending on the schedule, they knew there was a chance he was going to have to play a game or two. But he really hasn't played a lot this year.
Nose is okay.
Well, good start for Jared. Top little piece of the top forefoot.
Good solid 10. Good 9. Good 9. Yep.
Ben asking Rory McCusker here to raise this, roll it over to the side a little bit would be okay.
Probably prefer to roll to the corner.
Oh, buddy. Really good weight. You can't hack it.
Nice roll to the edge of the 12-foot.
It should be full cane here. It's right on the path.
Rory's mother, Joan, the coach of this team, also a very noted curler and now broadcaster as well. So while I was down miking up the players,
Go ahead, Braden.
it's getting out of hand. Not only now do I have to go down and mic up the players, but I had to lend them a toonie to toss the coin because nobody else had a coin. So I asked Joan, I said, look, when you go to do a broadcast, do they expect you to mic the players and bring the coin down for the coin toss? She says, no, they have other people that do all that stuff. So I think I need to renegotiate my contract.
Oh, I think you deserve a 10% raise, Sean.
Yeah, I'm not getting much sympathy or support here anywhere.
10% of nothing is
Right off. It's gone. Okay.
Come on.
Nice weight. Same weight. Okay. That a boy.
A little fresher spot.
Yeah.
So probably fresher here, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Same weight though. Like, I didn't see that one at all.
Didn't hear anything from the skip to indicate whether or not he threw that wide or if it's just that much straighter. They did say fresh.
Okay, it's good.
We know that once the ice starts to break down, there's plenty of curl, but did they throw anything out that wide in practice?
Top 8.
Yeah.
Starting to curl now. Curling.
Here's where you see it's going to be tough playing with 3, the one sweeper. Although the way the game is now, they often use one sweeper.
Real nice. How much more do you throw?
Same as the top 4.
Okay.
As long as your sweeper can sweep on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Braden Stewart plays an awful lot of mixed doubles, so
Okay,
he's
this
used
is a
to
straighter rock.
the one sweeper concept. This is
Just a 9.
nothing too strange for him. It's a good sweeper.
Full. Good 9. Good weight. Whoa. Whoa. You're good. Just clean. Just clean. Nice throw, Tyler.
Fine.
Good. I was pretty positive and it stayed.
Okay.
Made the hit, but the shooter stays right there. Maybe would have liked to roll towards that other yellow, see if he can't get something lined up for a double. Braden Stewart now.
Right up!
Yep.
Hard!
Yep.
Right up!
Yep. Hard.
All the way!
Well, you are out there all by yourself as a sweeper, but as the lead, you're down to only 5 rocks an end to sweep and not 6.
Same weight. Same weight. Okay.
Good shot by Braden to sit 2.
No more. Touch more. Go for the job. Whoa. Go for the job. Whoa. Yup. Yeah! Hard. Oh. Good call, Ben. There we go. Good call, Ben. Atta boy.
Makes the double. Rolls to the corner of the 12-foot, so now they've got the blank back in play.
Sorry. I should have stopped that one. Same way. Yep. Clean.
Easy.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. What? Stop. That's it done.
Nice hit and stick.
I think we gotta go outside in. Inside out.
Play wide open. Looking for the blank here.
9. Okay.
The Ben Gamble team did make the draw to the button for Hammer.
Yeah, fairly new.
And I heard him say we got to go. Well, he corrected himself. He said outside in first, but he said inside out. And again, we saw the one miss on the other side. I wonder if this is just so that he could stay in an ice that they've already gone over. He doesn't want to have to go that wide.
Really good. Yep. Good sweep, boys. Nice.
Makes the hit, makes the roll back to the 4-foot.
Touch more. Easy. Whoa. Off.
It's good. Clean it. It's fine.
Good throw.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just a little.
Shooter rolls out of play, so a chance now for Braden Mons to play a draw, get his draw weight.
Does that mean practice? Yeah. No, he wants a 9. Right on the All right, let's learn this. Okay. Minimum. 4. Top 12. You can go. Top 12. We can wait a bit, but we gotta go. Still top 12. We gotta go. Line's good. Line's great. All you. Gotta go, guys. It'll come off once. 88 foot. Keep going. Stop 8. Really good sweep, boys.
Good sweeping.
15, 4. Good rock. Yeah. Would have been good on this side.
Yes.
Yeah. Atta boy.
Yep.
Her less than yours.
Clean. 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 Go a little bit your way. Good.
Nothing crazy, eh?
No, nice 9.
So you can see Sean Meachem in the background there, getting ready to throw his next shot. With only 1 rock in the rings and possibly 0, there won't be much of a discussion on what to play. So saving a few seconds on the time clock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta go.
Yep.
You gotta go.
Yep.
Really
hard. Right up.
Really hard time. Really hard time.
This one looked like it got pushed in a
Just
little
your wrist.
bit,
Yeah,
just
I've seen you
turned
do that all
over.
week.
You like to tap it all or go around it even?
Go deep around
Yeah,
it.
that keeps us in decent ice.
Okay.
I had 15-5 earlier.
You can see just how much the path makes a difference here. He's, you know, a lot of times, a lot of teams would just split the rings, get the force, but he doesn't want to have to draw into fresh pebble.
Easy. Line's good. A little bit of rope right now. Only if you have to.
And I think the other thing, not so bad about putting this stone in the back of the 8-foot here,
Line's good.
when you line them up,
Line's perfect.
you might put 2 shots into Ben Gamble's mind. Are you drawing against 2, or do you try that straight back double?
Attaboy.
Good. Job.
I think when you make that good, you're playing the double because you're probably figuring you're not going to outdraw that one, and you hate to give up 2.
That's right, and the straight back double force is a force too.
Yes, it is for sure. You're not making this double and rolling out.
So Ben knows what he did on that release on this in-turn hit, so we'll see if he's able to straighten up that release a little bit, make some contact.
That's the angle I needed, though.
Okay. Be easier to roll out now.
Whatever. I didn't. Whatever.
Put it where
Just get them both. Solid 9. Push. Solid 9.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rory. 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 Yep.
It's close.
All right.
Just like that.
Makes them both go away.
Good job, Ben.
Just like that, Ben Gamble is on the board. He takes a single point in the first end of play. Right here, the SaskTel Tankard.
Yeah, no, again, I'm sorry.
Totally my first time. I'm very excited. Don't worry, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna really practice and then we're gonna actually play a game. Really? Yeah. Awesome.
Not be better.
Yeah.
Could be better.
I'm so excited. Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
Just 3 games on tap here in this Friday afternoon draw. We'll update you on all of the scores as they happen.
Well, here on sheet 2, which is our feature sheet, we saw the nice double by Ben Gamble. Forced him to a single, though, so score there, 1-0, Gamble over Meachem.
I haven't seen the score go up yet for our game on sheet 3 between Tanichuk and Jeff Harting, but Jeff did throw first, so it was either a blank or a steal for Jeff, so we'll let you know there. And on our B game here, Ryan Dice, needing full 12 foot, made his draw to the button and scores 2 to start that game out 2-0 in our B quarterfinal.
Weight's good. Curling like crazy.
So it looks like a 1 is going up on the board for Jeff Hartung for a 1-0 lead.
Not too deep.
What?
That rock might be a little crazy. That's that one they didn't like.
Okay.
Not on center, just off.
Just,
I want to protect that a little.
Sure.
Is that 7, I guess? Is maybe because you were. if anything, when you let it go, I'm like, 2 wheels out there a bit.
Okay. Not at SaskTel.
Huh?
We don't want to give him the double and roll.
No.
Sean Meachem there talking about the rocks a little bit, and I'm gonna ask you a question, and you may not have the answer. I don't know whether it's. I've never thought about it, but we've only got 3 players, and you got your front 2 throwing 3 each. Does that add any challenges when you're trying to match up stones, especially if there might be 1 or 2 that aren't that well matched?
That is a
I don't know.
good situation to ponder.
Yeah, throwing 3 instead of 2, it's.
Well, you hope you have 2 of the 3 that are close.
Even the nose is fine.
But if you throw them first and third, how do you ever know? Like, it's rare enough to get to throw back-to-back shots, but what if it's the first and the third that are paired up? You know, it's.
Yeah. I guess if you figure it out, you throw the different one first and throw or third. Throw the 2 that are similar back-to-back.
Here's the next thing I'm going to throw out at you, because a lot of times now you give the bad stone to the second.
Yeah.
Well, if your lead's throwing 3 rocks,
Yeah.
who's getting that bad one, and where do you want to throw it? Do you want to throw it third in the end, fourth in the end?
Nasty spin.
Very nice, Jared.
You know, you give it to the second, and he usually saves it for a hit if he can.
I got just over half.
Jared had a friendly little roll back in on that shooter.
Maybe. Let's go, 10.
It's enough to bury a quarter of it anyway.
We don't even need to stick here, right? We're just getting it.
Okay, straighter rock. Okay. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Should be good.
See, here you go. You got a traditional
Yeah, we're just getting it.
lineup with a second and playing with a straight stone.
Whoa, no. Braden. Yeah, Braden, try. Nice way, Tyler.
It's fine.
Sorry, I just flipped it up a little bit.
Okay, not as much more as you think.
Yeah, that's all that was ever going to happen with that rock.
I always found too that
is a little draggy,
on a team that's only playing with the 3 players, you know, maybe you've got a slight disadvantage with only the 1 sweeper, but I always thought that if you've got those 2 people throwing those 6 rocks and they're playing well, like that really puts the advantage back to the other team. Like it's
probably better.
Playing against, you know, 2 players that are
out.
hot
It's gonna come
takes out a little bit of that
Not quite T
uncertainty where
Line's perfect, guys.
you've got 3 players that are playing really hot.
You might have to curl a bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've heard that before, and it makes a lot of sense. For 1 game, I had the opportunity a couple of weeks ago to play at the Northern Qualifier. I was subbing in for a team, and as luck would have it, we only had 3 players. The front 2 guys are throwing 3 rocks each. Well, we ended up playing 3 games in 1 day.
It's a lot of
and
rocks.
with practice, by the time it was done, they threw enough rocks to have played 5 games. Your legs are gone at that point in time. That's just too many rocks to throw.
Okay, straight peel, straight peel. Yep. Whoa.
Pretty close.
Okay. I'll take the center guard.
Tempted to run back, drove it by the rock in the rings.
Whatever
that
you
gives
like, Meach.
Sean Meachem a chance to
No, I don't like
put
that
another
way.
one around.
Yeah, you're right. It's going to come right out,
That's
probably.
right, yeah.
We're better off for it to come out the outside.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say they'll take the center guard, but you know
This
that means
match
you've got to be
shouldn't be
willing to
bad
ignore that
now.
rock on the rings after Sean Meachem comes around this. I don't know if you're willing to do that in the second end. You're
I like
hoping,
the
I
way
guess,
that-
that he comes a little deep and you can freeze.
Yeah.
Line's good.
I mean,
Just top
most
8.
times you'd be coming around with the other turn here, so you
Just
don't
top
set up
8.
a double.
Yeah.
But they're coming around with this turn
How's the
because they're
weight?
thinking it's going to overcurl
Line's
out on the
perfect.
other side to not set
Just
up
a
a
4.
double.
Just a 4. Just
Easy.
a 4.
Easy.
Gonna have to switch. Just, I think it's good just where it stops. Attaboy. Great shot. That's
Well, it's deep enough you could freeze and be second.
I like taking the open one.
You could play the run back.
Let's go 9. Tyler's ran pretty good.
They are going to hit the open stone.
9? Yeah. Okay.
Solid. Solid.
So you trying to roll here, or do you just want to exchange hits 2 or 3 times, see if you can get this high enough to play a double?
I would think so.
Okay.
It was an either or. What do you mean?
No, I would. No, I would
Maybe it wasn't quite
just
as
hit and stay in the open for now, I think.
Well, I didn't want to roll out for
No,
sure.
that wasn't the call.
It's
They're just
really
gonna keep
walks here. It's curling really hard.
separating them.
Okay. What do you say? It's curling pretty hard.
Okay.
Even or better.
So with a chance to draw in again, you heard Braden Stewart even or better, meaning deeper.
Good. You can wait.
The only double they could leave is if this one's up high enough that they could come off of it.
Easy,
Just
Jared.
tee or better.
Okay, all you now. It's curling hard, Jared.
Yeah,
You
it's
could
coming
put this
hard
just
now.
biting the back 12 and
Okay.
you'd be good.
Yep. Well, by them hitting the open, they're basically saying you can go ahead and have 2.
Well, they could have been trying to walk it up to the top of the rings and play the double.
Shot.
See, now it's far enough back, you're never going to get a chance to play a double off that. He's still hitting it. I thought he might freeze now, corner freeze the top one. You'd be second shot, and you'd cut the rings down. A little risky in the second end when you maybe don't know the path to get there.
Maybe a touch
little more.
Okay. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really straight. Whoa. That's good. That's really straight. Yeah.
Makes the hit, but staying there behind the tee line, I don't think that's what he wanted to do, because you're going to see Sean Meachem try the freeze.
Great. Still want to be T at least.
So Braden Stewart, just 2 years out of juniors, had a really good junior career. Lost a provincial final
probably no back
2
in
years
right
ago
now.
to
You're not
Ryland
to it right
Kleider,
now.
but then everybody's lost a provincial
it's gotta
final to
stop.
Ryland Kleider in the last
Not
4
me.
years.
Mile, Jared.
And
Just
said
Make sure
referred
you're
to as
P-line.
mixed
Yeah, we are.
doubles.
Okay, just
So he and
it's
Shaylin
coming.
Kitts
just
won the
beside it's
provincial
fine.
title 2 years ago. So loves to curl.
Set.
Say that
Set.
Maryfield,
Come on, Red.
Saskatchewan
Good job.
product.
Fine.
They produce a lot of
That's gonna
curlers
roll.
down in that corner of the province.
Just like on the exact same. The first one. It stopped in the exact same spot. That's how much he just rolled. And I give you that much less ice, but you pretty much got to the same. Well, and it was kind of, I think with a hair less weight, if we could have worked it, it would have come in. Yeah. It was just
I just didn't
risky
wanna-
to, it was risky to sweep for curl and
Yeah.
then go back.
Same path you've been throwing.
Really want to hold the shooter because he's just going to keep trying to freeze.
Yeah, of course.
Braden's throwing pretty solid now. Okay. So maybe I should.
So just looking to hit the yellow one here. I was wondering if you wouldn't try to hit it in the crotch. You could spin up,
Yeah.
and the freeze no good for Sean Meachem.
Well, you certainly don't want to hit and stick there and give him a real wall.
No,
Solid 9.
actually, if you hit that pocket with a bullet, you might be able to spin right into the forefoot.
You want me to go? You just got nose. You're good. Come on, come on, come on.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sure.
Well,
What
not
do
a
you like?
real wall, I guess.
I like to.
I only have to
had
tap
you
it
right
back
there on
6
your
inches
second
than
one.
it is.
Yeah.
But it's,
Even if you're
yeah, that's where I had you.
okay,
But you were, I gave you there on your first one. You want the first or second ice?
I think this first.
The first one? Okay.
Like, you can
Yeah.
be here.
Yeah, that's right. Just going for T-line anyways.
Like 15 and a quarter.
Yeah.
This is,
It's quick.
make
Just
sure you're
normal.
shot
Yeah.
so we get 2
Yeah.
type of.
Edge
Like it's
forward.
type of weight.
This side,
Yeah.
edge
It's the
forward.
faster of the two weights right now,
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Okay.
Just freeze. Hey.
Hey?
Same shot.
Yeah. If everything's coming perfect and the line's good, we could tap it a couple inches. It would be really good, but I'm not really throwing for that.
See, 6th end, I think you might play that tap, but you're not 100% sure. Braden Stewart's 2 stones ran a little differently. Now, he did release them differently, but it gives you some questions.
Get running a bit. Take a look.
Oh, we gotta go. It's not
Line's
bad.
good. Yep.
Well, and they've played this whole end as if they're
Yeah, we
happy
can't
to
hurt
get
it.
2
Yep.
points.
Hard then. Hard, guys.
Gonna have to sweep
Hard,
pretty
you got it.
hard here.
Hard, you got it. You're right. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yep, keep going.
It's just a little soft. Sorry.
Okay.
Had to get up and help to sweep his own there.
Yeah, he could have just thrown that a little harder and then not swept at all.
Just didn't get.
Oh, that'd have been way too easy.
Well, no, not even run back. Yeah, that's
We're just second.
I don't know if Sean's played any doubles.
Yeah.
The doubles players are all pretty used to
come
getting up
in
and
and
sweeping
he's,
their own rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Right, because there's no action onto that one. Yeah.
Where's my dog?
You can even come behind it if you want.
Yeah, maybe Braden, if line's good, try to wrap it.
So looking
I don't
to
mind
come
that, trying to wrap it.
right around
right
everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does the same thing except now we're shot, right?
Yeah, so it's just depending on like weight, right? So
Yeah,
if
we go on
it's just a
top.
freeze, we're just gonna freeze.
Sure.
But if you guys think it's bag, it's T for sure.
Yeah.
We'll try to get it behind it.
Sounds
All right.
Okay, so same as practice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Should be the same. Yeah.
A little slow, I think.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Top 12, top 8.
Okay, Tyler's rock.
Line's great. Just go.
Yeah, hard, guys. Hard, looks light. Hard, looks light. No.
Oh, it's really digging.
Yep. Yeah, try to get it over. Okay. I didn't think it was that
I think that gives Sean
Well-
Meachem a
Well,
Free
Draw
draw
for
for
two?
3 or
Yeah, didn't feel like that.
the run back for or free draw for 2. The run back's probably
Right, I
there
was
for
going to
3
say.
if you wanted to play it, but
I don't
again
know
in the
that you
second
need
end
to.
when you don't know what that spot's going to do, you'll take your 2.
for sure.
Wait's nice. Just
Little
clean.
hair soft on the release.
Hey, line's good. All you.
It's all you, Jared.
Running
Looks
a bit,
good.
Jared. Running a bit. All you.
Starting to curl hard now.
6. Okay, running like
You're
it's
nice.
perfect now.
You're nice.
Curling good now.
Good judge.
Curling good now. A little heavy. Oh boy, good shot.
Judge.
Puts that one right on the button. Sean Meachem will pick up 2 points. He takes a 2-1 lead over Ben Gamble. We're live from the Horizon Credit Union Center in Melville.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Freedom is getting lost in the moment and then finding your way. It's the calories that don't count, the late nights, and the memories that last forever. Freedom is diving into life, heart first, hoping to make a splash. It's using your phone however you want, wherever you travel. Freedom is roam and relax US, Mexico, and Caribbean travel rates from SaskTel.
Well, second and complete now in our feature game. Again, just the 3 games going on here in this 4 o'clock draw. And we'll once again update the scores for you.
Here on our feature sheet, we just saw Sean Meachem make that nice draw for 2, so 2-1, Meachem over Gamble.
No change in the scoreboard on sheet 3 between Cole Tanichuk and Jeff Harting. With the blank end, the score remains 1-0 for Harting over Tanichuk. And over on sheet 4, Josh Height had an open hit for 2 points, but came across it and rolled out. So it's 2-1, Ryan Dice playing the third.
It's a bit of a pig, eh?
Yeah.
So the Meachem team putting it in the top house. See the corner.
That's perfect.
Being asked of Rory
So touch more,
McCusker.
Ben. Yeah.
One. Good 2. Mine's really good. Good 2. Keep
Curling.
a brush down. Keep a brush down.
Curling.
Okay. We're pretty good. No, it's
Easy, easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Puts the corner guard on the Purex logo.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Sean Meachem cannot start yawning like that. That's going to make it just that much harder for us.
Yeah,
Line's
heading
good.
into
Weight's
our,
good. Max right now.
what is this,
Okay, you can
9th
wait.
straight hour?
Line's
Weight's good.
doesn't need to curl.
What?
Straight. Line's good. Line's good.
Yeah, gotta go. Line.
Okay, you want to get across center a little bit.
They're
Line's
probably
perfect.
feeling it a little bit
Yeah,
too.
keep
They
it
had the
going.
late draw last night. Now this is back-to-back here this afternoon.
A little more to go.
Yeah, the back-to-back ones
Good.
can be tough
Atta boy.
sometimes.
Yeah, I got half.
And dare I say, even
Lord.
tougher when you're coming off a loss and you got to go right back on back-to-back.
Good release.
Maybe more like solid hack. Close,
Hard.
yep,
Good
yep.
board. Hard.
Yep. Hard. Okay.
Not able to get by the guard. Now this is just the fourth stone of the end, so if Sean Meachem can get it to the divider, it goes back,
Just.
and the shooter comes off.
Really good weight.
You think?
Just a little soft. We had about half of it. The guy. Right, yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. So the same way you did on your first.
So with the yellows back the way they were, going right around.
Okay, little
Line's
big,
good.
Meach. Little big.
Okay, you can wait.
Back 4.
Okay.
Running. Whoa, not yet.
That's running like it's heavy.
Yeah, it's yeah, back 8, back 12.
It's okay. That's fine. Looks like it's starting to come down, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna stick around.
Yeah. Oh boy. That's fine, Jared.
Unless he's a beast.
Fine.
Oh, it's nice to hear somebody at least throw out the
Okay.
possibility that a skip could be a beast of a sweeper.
You're not going to get both.
Just a 9.
Just a hit and roll. Neither of those are very good to steal with.
Okay.
Little firm. Little firm.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Good.
That's fine.
So Tyler just making the straight peel.
Do you like the guard or the peel?
I like the guard, I think.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
Calling for a tight guard.
Okay, just the guard. Nice full speed.
Good look at the crowd.
2. Okay, line's good.
A little bit of room.
I'd like a 3 for the line.
Okay.
Probably
Still
curl
2.
some.
1, 2.
Line's pretty good. Yeah, go
1.
then. Go hard then. As far as it goes. As far as it goes. Hard, Dave. You're getting it. Keep going. Keep going. You got go.
Sorry. I didn't think
I
that
like
light.
that to cross center line a bit.
Yeah, I would like to cover the stone on the
It's,
12-foot.
Edge to edge.
I like board.
Okay.
Board. We can throw 10 if you want.
Okay.
Do you like it? I'm more
Keep,
comfortable
no,
with
keep
that.
it aboard. I like the tent. This is the rock that curls more too.
Okay. Well, yeah. No. It's the normal rock. It's the normal.
Yeah, it's the normal one
All right, Ty.
compared to the other one.
Let's get it, buddy. Solid 10.
Yep.
Little firm. Little firm.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, yep.
Whoa, whoa,
Good 10.
Whoa.
Oh,
Makes
man.
the hit.
Yeah.
And how unfortunate is that? Dead stuffs it on the back stone,
going
but
in.
leaves his shooter in the top 12 in a good spot.
Yeah.
That's right. He's back into that control
kinda-
zone that we've
It's a little
talked
tricky.
about
You
once
could do
in a
what he
while.
just did. That's not great.
Yeah. Will it flop out?
This is fine if you like it.
Yeah, that's my first thought.
Okay, what do you want to throw for Wade?
Board?
Sure.
Just call line because I can't hear it.
So a little risky to try to roll under. They're going to play to roll away just a little bit. Make sure they pass it by the stone at the back.
A little soft.
Yep. Hard then. Clean.
Clean. Easy.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Dot. Out of white. Really nice.
Okay. 10. Okay. Nice 10. Okay. We're going long roll your way, Tyler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be on it. Nice 10.
Less than Tyler's.
Yep.
Good
Whoa,
10.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, Rory, go. Double, double. Hard, Tyler. Okay.
Makes the hit, but not able to get the shooter into the range. Stays right there. That yellow stone at the back of the 8 foot continues to sit one for Sean Meachem. And a chance now to come around.
Yeah, looking at making it a little bit better.
Wait's nice. Line's good. Go a bit.
Okay,
go if you need to. Line's great.
Just clean. 5-6.
Okay. 5's good. Stay close, Jared. Clean it if you can. Okay, just a biter. Just a bite. It's gonna come out. Just a bite. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's coming too deep. Set. Okay, good shot. Fine.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, it's just hard to get them to stop. Board.
Yeah,
Hard to get them to
Fine.
stop, almost
Like
impossible to do
shot.
so. Came out the other side, right in the hole.
10 or I do like board.
Solid board should do it.
I like board. Okay. All right, let's get her.
All right, buddy.
Nice board.
Mine was really slow handle, and you guys still almost held it.
Oh, yeah.
Not a big hole, but a hole nonetheless.
Good board. Solid board.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa.
Solid board.
Yep.
Solid.
Yep.
Solid.
Yes. Big roll. Big roll. Yep, yep, whoa, yep.
Might get the back one this time.
Okay, good.
Oh, just by it.
I think so.
Thinks Yellow's
Sometimes
in
you can
shot.
spot that and you can-
Looking at playing the come
Right in
around
the-
again.
Yeah.
I had you edge. Yeah.
Ed, you had me?
Yeah. Okay. We can make
Couple
this
feet
one
deeper.
good now. Top 4. Real nice.
Line's good.
Line's
Top 4.
good. Little early. Little
Top
early,
4.
I think.
Okay,
Let it
line's
go.
good. Line's perfect. Top
Gotta
4.
go.
Hard, boys. Hard, Jared. As far as it goes. Come on.
Good sweeping.
Okay, it's good. That's good. Good boy,
sweep,
good
buddy.
shot.
Good sweep.
And as we've remarked a few times, how late
Not meant for
and
that.
the curl is to be completely buried around a rock only 4 feet past it. It's just, it's been a lot of fun to watch actually, but
He's pretty confident in it.
It's good sweeping ice, that's for sure. Those swoopers,
You like that or you like it with
sweepers
weight?
are
Think you can get
earning their
nose?
keep.
What kind of weight?
Same as Raven board.
I don't mind that. Just knowing that it's going to be swooping by the end, and you're trying to get as much of that as possible.
Go 10.
I like 10.
10.
It's going to be
Yeah.
swooping even with the
Okay.
sweepers
You want less?
working it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Ben.
All right,
It's there.
Give us a nice 10.
Yeah. Bang it on the nose.
It should run.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Braden said. So. Just
Nice
10. Good 10.
Okay. Close. Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes, yes.
Wow.
Hard!
Well, this one started curling a lot earlier than they expected it to.
Must be a little bit of a struggle with that in-turn release.
Okay.
Well, you might be able to get 2.
How do you?
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
How do you think they're coming off your hand?
My first thought was
Even
right
if
here.
you bounce
Looks
off.
like you're getting cranked just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go for there. Here's fine. If you tickle off, that's probably not bad. He's
Yeah.
going to run at that, and he's got to roll out to make it.
Yeah.
So,
Not here though.
right. Okay. Same ice, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Just top 8, Jared. You don't want to be to it.
Okay. We'll try tuck a piece, and if it's not there, we'll
Tuck
freeze the red.
a corner.
And even if it tinkles off the red, it's not the worst. It's beside it. It's pretty tough.
know where we are.
Yeah.
Couple feet less.
Yeah, well, the same's probably pretty close, eh? Because we pounded that, so.
I don't mind if we're a hair light.
Right.
Close to same, Braden.
Okay, same line.
I think that one will
think a
slide
bit
better.
more.
I think we're a little deep right now, Braden.
Okay.
6.
Wait for the line.
Right here, Jared.
5.
Might have to curl it, Jared. Might have to curl it.
Okay, whoa.
Might have to curl it.
6.
Curl. Yep, curl. It's good. It's good right there. It's good. It's a good shot.
Pretty
Not a
hard, I
pin.
think. It's good.
I think that's pretty good. He said he didn't want it right to it, but
Once I knew we could get
I
to
was
the
thinking if you
middle,
could get to the face, you're okay, and if your corner frozen, it's never killed in the back
Well, I
one.
probably threw close to the same, and it just slid better because it's another.
Yeah.
Looks like he's drawn to the button anyway.
Jared tried to get me to throw a little less, and I just didn't do it.
Spoken like a true sweeper, hey? Throw a little less. I can sweep harder.
Well, but you know,
Okay. You got
there's
it.
something to be said for having a brusher that
Yeah. So this
isn't
is wide
happy
enough
with a
we
rock
don't
that he
to
didn't
worry
have to
about
sweep.
that Dig in the middle we got last in the first. Just like second.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that'll be good, Ben.
Okay, fight the weight. Okay.
Let's give her. I think you have all week.
Sounds like Ben's had button weight all week long.
A little down again, I think.
Maybe a little
Or
bit, yeah.
2 or 3 days or
Line's
whatever it's
great.
been.
T-line. T-line. Not curling.
Gotta go.
It will go.
Looks good. Looks good.
Needs to bite the button to pick up a single point here. Brush is really working this.
15-5. Gotta go. Hard, guys. Hard. Gotta go hard. Gotta go hard.
Split of 15-5 would suggest this might have been a little bit light all the way. And I don't know if he even got them in far enough to count it down to 2.
We should have went
Well, I mean,
right from start to finish, I guess.
It's 2 for sure.
Yeah.
And they do concede. It's 3 points, a big steal of 3 for Sean Meachem. He jumps out to a 5-1 lead. You're watching the SaskTel Tankard on CurlSask.ca.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by SGI. Take care out there.
We all dream about our future. It takes only a moment for those dreams to shatter. My daughter's dreams are over. She lost her life using her phone while driving.
We've got a live look in now at sheet 4.
This will be Ryan Dice's first shot. Josh Height just drew in there to the back button on his first rock. So 3 more rocks yet to come.
Winner of this game moves on to play Matt Dunstone tonight in the B semifinal action.
So Cole Tenachuk is red rock. He has 1 more to come, and he's looking at a buried hard ton rock there on the button. I think he's second shot beside it. We've had they've been playing into the middle here all end. So Cole looked like he needs to come in, tip in off that yellow.
Yeah, he's going to have enough weight to. Can he get just to the face of that yellow? I can't tell if the pin is covered or not.
I think it was not covered. I think
okay.
he can.
So he could just straight draw and be okay?
I think a straight draw for a single, yep. Looks like it's got a long way to curl, but we certainly know they finish.
Nothing out of the brushers yet, but it looks like they want to go, so they must like the weight. They're just waiting for the
looking
curl.
Pretty close. Here we go.
Going sideways now, if they can get it there.
Nice.
Comes right to the face, moves it about an inch. That's enough to make sure it's a single point. Great shot by Cole Tenichuk to get his single point there.
And that ties that game, 1-1. Just while they're setting up here on Jared's next shot. So Ryan Dice did draw down on top of Josh. Just yellow rock, so he's got shot rock. Josh, this is his second stone, trying to come down to this, give it a little tap. At the very least, make it hard to get to.
Yeah, it looked like he was playing the freeze all the way. I don't know if Ryan Dice has a shot for two. Skinny off his own? Is that what he's looking at? That might be there.
So.
He can't hurt himself.
No, one on the button's going nowhere.
Not if you're coming from that side. Yeah, it's just going to stuff. You actually might need to move that one. That yellow at the back of the button looks like it has a corner of the button.
It's pretty hard to tell from this angle, but yes.
I think if he's putting the broom way out there, I think he's throwing it away. Or does he think he can see a bit of the button?
Or is he throwing just, back 4, back 8, and just trying to come off that red one just with back 8 weight into his own?
Our feature game back underway here.
Oh, they've
the fourth
thrown
end.
A lot of rocks already.
Now a few are in the back corner now.
Rory, I fall in the rock. A bead of sweat drip right in front of the rock. Right
Like
off
this
your
one?
head.
I think so. Oh, yeah.
So adding his own pebble.
Yeah, toppy.
Salty pebble.
That's good. Maybe a little hot. Okay, well then. Don't want to. Okay, you don't need to. Whoa.
So Ryan Dice clearly is trying to
Just
draw
top
to
8.
the edge of this
Ooh,
button.
Here. Just top 8.
This rock will just be coming into view now.
Easy. Just top 8. It's going to come out.
But no.
Perfect. Just sort of.
So score of 1.
Bye-bye.
3-1 lead
Nice.
for Ryan Dice to start the fourth end.
Like tapping that? Sure.
So back to our game.
Back 8.
Just back 8. We got to keep the shooter around.
So it's not quite as keen as this morning?
Oh, man.
It's a little heavier.
So I did have just a little tiny piece of trivia for you guys.
Okay.
I was going to do it when Tyler Kripke was throwing, but he's done throwing.
Okay.
Oh no, he's still throwing.
in the hacks.
Sorry. Okay, well then this is going to make me sound even more brilliant. Do you remember, just so you know, he would have grown up in Lemberg, which is right by Newberg.
7.
Yeah.
And his dad played in the Briar.
Yep. Just 8. Yep.
Do you happen to know
Yep. Both of you. Yep.
with whom and when?
Yeah. Hard, guys. Hard.
When would be the harder question? I should know with who.
That's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
He played with Don Gardner, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Status Ray Kripsky played second.
I think that's
for Don
probably
Gardner.
easier than that.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
Want to take a ballpark guess of a year?
Second edge.
Take a look. Oh, before my time.
I'm
back.
sitting here looking at the CurlSask yearbook, so I can tell you it's 1987, along with Gary Kripsky and Mark Kripsky.
Yep. Gary and Ray are brothers. Mark is a cousin.
2, 3. Little early. Hi, Jed. Okay, line's good now. 2. Hey, it's fine. Just clean. Clean then. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Off. Off.
Like even with the red. Yep, yep.
Oh, no. Good. Got away. Real nice. It's good.
I think you got to shred him. Yeah. Nothing right now.
So down 4 points and having to peel guards is not a comfortable feeling.
No,
yeah,
for
not
sure.
ideal.
I going this way at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just off nose, eh?
Yeah. On your side.
Yeah. Nose gets them both.
Yeah, gotta go. Really gotta go.
One's coming
Really
across
gotta
the center line. Don't know if it's won't hold it for nose. Oh, just about got the lucky pinball shot.
Just missed both of those red stones.
Is that more ice, or do you want me to be a little bitter?
Just be a touch more positive, yeah.
Double peel. Watch the double peel.
So a touch more positive in the release.
Okay, easy early. Easy early. Line's great. Weight's good. 3. Okay, whoa.
Sometimes it can be really easy to add a little more weight.
Line's great.
Touch positive
Line's
with
perfect.
the
Not
release.
too much. It's going over curl. Whoa. Whoa, just past the red. No. Whoa, it's over curling. Whoa.
Sit.
Out of way. Good shot.
Guards, just send them both in.
Yep.
Real nice.
Yeah. Firm.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Nice firm. Yeah, yeah.
Still looking for the double peel.
Which might come back into the rings and push that other red stone onto the 2 yellows.
Yep.
Yeah, there could be a few moving.
Yep, yes!
Yep. Hard.
Really hard!
Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Red onto yellow, but by everything else and left the guards up.
That's making it harder and harder.
You know, and in a lot of these cases, it's not like they're throwing that bad, but they're missing everything just that little bit on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be a 3.
Yeah.
And every time you do that, the next shot's just that much harder.
As they say, the wrong side of the inch.
It's a 2.5 for 3.
Full quick.
Hey?
Full keen.
Full keen. Yeah. 2.5. Yeah. I'll try and throw it 2 and sweep it a little bit. Weight's nice. 2.
Little early if you can.
2, 3. 3.
Only if you can, Jared. Line's good.
3.
Easy.
Good.
Whoa, looks heavy.
A little hot. Whoa.
Still 3. Still 3.
Line's good.
3. Okay.
Easy.
Stay close. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No. Just tight. Line's great.
Line's perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. That's good. Sure.
Great spot.
They're placing their rocks pretty nice.
Nice shot.
Oh, you know what? Nose hit probably takes it right back on the shot rocks.
No, so don't
It's tight.
Well, they're going to call a
It's
timeout
really
here.
tight.
Top guard.
Yeah, we'll see what
It might
Joan
not be
has
there.
to say.
Only if she stands close enough to somebody with a mic.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So what can we double peel the red onto the yellow and shoot it in there, and who cares if you like got
It's there, hey?
For a second,
that?
though.
This gets replaced.
You don't like double peeling the red, yellow, drive it back, see what happens?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We gotta open up so you have a shot.
for sure. Likely goes into ours. They guard this situation, and then we're drawing, like that's in our out-turn draw path.
Right, and the other shot is to raise back red, like with your shot. And it's kind of the same thing, you still have to make it.
From the other end, this is very, very tight, but it might be there.
So talking about this.
I'll onto the yellows.
I either like the double peel or the raise back on that red.
Yeah.
Or the double
That's
peel.
too thin, hey? You don't get...
And that's liable to come back that way. That's the concern.
Right.
Well, you don't have nose, Tyler.
Play that red run back.
It's really tight.
You don't have nose.
That side. The intern freeze to the shot zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
They seal it right off, and that angle will never work with this on our second one.
So let's I say you play that then.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. You could maybe squeak a draw through here.
There's like 9.
Okay.
Because we need to hit.
It's there, Ben.
Just off nose.
Yeah. Okay. Nice 9.
Now
what
looking
weight
at
do I
doing
do?
red,
just a
red
nice
into
9.
yellow.
Okay.
Just off nose, hey?
Yeah.
So you're getting half of the one in the house?
Pardon?
Half of our red in the house?
Yeah. We want to hit 3/4 of this one.
Okay. Yeah. Up the stick we got.
Pound that red in the house, half of it, something good happens.
Braden took off, so there's some fresh double.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
We'll keep it down.
Yeah, I got the boom down.
Just 9, just 9.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
9.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Looking to run it back.
Oh.
Maybe a little thicker than what he had in mind on the first one, but does
Not bad,
get rid of that top yellow stone from
Not
the
bad.
forefoot and
Good shot, buddy.
keeps his 2 reds in for second and third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even thinner on that red. I thought that had it.
I think you might as well go for.
Yeah, because you can almost roll out and it's better than, right? Like if you you go for it for sure.
Okay.
You can play either turn. We've been throwing the 9 here with everything, right?
Okay.
Feel like it's whichever turn we like, so.
Well, this one's pretty tight. Like,
how tight is the out turn?
Not that bad.
Not bad, or?
You could hit and roll that way if you wanted.
Well, we're trying to roll behind.
Behind center.
Oh yeah, no.
Sean
there's
said, try to roll
miles of room,
behind
it's
center.
not a
He also
play.
said, rolling away is not bad. He
Right
doesn't want to be
behind now
short
is
on the roll
perfect.
and leave a double.
Yeah.
He'd rather roll out all the way across the house than leave him a double because he doesn't have much right now. He'd have to
Yeah.
play some kind of
He has the same shot he just played for
angle
two.
run
raise.
Yeah.
for 2 or draw for 1.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard. Gotta go.
Whoa.
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 Yep.
Jesus.
Well, he ended up worried that he was going to come and double his own off, so they had to call the sweep
I
off.
didn't want to lose ours. Like, take it and lose ours.
Yeah.
Well,
Same
Oh,
thing.
so
First
do you
is
play the
three.
high risk,
Yeah, you're playing the run for sure now.
I know.
down 5-1.
Something about the sheet.
But they just saw this shot. They know
Hey,
exactly how to
redemption.
play this.
From last run.
Careless.
You play the same or a bit more?
Same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a nice throw in the last one.
Yeah, I like it, Ben.
So we're up the stick. Still 3/4, 8.
Yeah.
All right, Benny. Good throw. Just like last time.
Well, this can get you right back into the game.
Gave up a steal of 3 in the third and a chance with a run back here to get them all back in one fell swoop.
Little less!
Easy.
Little less!
Yep. Down 9.
Sounding
Yep.
close.
Hard. Well, yeah.
Has to stay on the outside of that stone.
Why is that rock?
Now, they said he was a little bit less weight, and with that,
That's right.
over curls the run back. It'll be a steal of 1 more for Sean Meachem. He'll take a 6-1 lead over Ben Gamble.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Done early?
Well, you ladies have been working hard at the updates all week long, so let me give you a hand here. We have no score on sheet 1. We have no teams on sheet 1. We have no game on sheet 1. And why don't you guys take the rest?
Wow,
Thanks,
you're
Sean.
so good. Alrighty, on sheet 2, we have Gamble against Meachem, 6-1 for Meachem.
Haven't finished up sheet 4 yet. The usual mess of rocks all in play, and we're down to skip rocks. And then over on sheet 4 in our B quarterfinal game, that was a blank end, so Ryan Dice still leads Josh Height 3-1, but Height has the hammer going into pot.
Typical man, hey Susan? Just likes
What?
to be the hero. Does nothing and then wants to be the hero.
I helped you
Get
out.
all the credit.
1.5. There you go.
Needed 2. We're going both
Well, that
sides.
was
Needed
such
2.
a nice opportunity
Let's go
for the
there.
Ben Gamble team to get back into this game. Just underthrew that second one a little bit and overcurled too early.
Attaboy.
Nice shot by Rory.
Yeah, not to imply that an angle run is ever an easy shot, but of course the other thing is, even if he just picks it out on that run, doesn't stay, he's going to get 2, and he just thrown it. That's the part that's going to be a tough pill for him to swallow.
Line's great.
Weight's good.
Little room. Whoa, running.
Running
out
like
there.
it's a little warm.
Whoa, easy, Braden.
It's close,
Nice
Meach.
move. Yeah, line's good. It's just out there a bit.
Little warm.
Whoa. That's good. Hi, Jared. Perfect weight. All right, it's a good spot.
Yeah. It's a little.
Okay, line them up. Line them up, boys.
58. Touch more. Okay, line's good. Let it work.
Looking for the second corner guard now.
Curling.
It'll curl. It'll curl. It's like
Split the rings.
No. It's actually pretty even. This is when it goes. Yep. Take it, Tyler. Yep. Just go. Yep. Good. Nice.
Yeah, guard the front one. That's right. Be that saving positive.
Want to stay on this side of center.
Well,
Can't peel yet, so Sean Meachem going to look to guard. And he's guarding the stone on the top of the 8-foot, right?
I think so. I was just going to say Rory did his job.
Line's good.
3.
Okay, just a little less probably is better.
As all good leads do, throw 2 and then just sweep hard.
Easy. Whoa. I think just let it stop. Just gotta kind of get to the center.
Just like that.
All right. Nice.
I think so, Ben.
Depending on our roll, we won't.
You don't really want a center guard, but
I like that, Ben.
you know, hit that just about gets all 3 of them, doesn't it?
Let's go firm.
Very close.
Sure.
Probably not that worried about the one behind the T line, I guess.
No, I was going to say, even if he could just
Live look in here at sheet
Yes.
3 as well.
Good
Sea
eight.
event action.
Yep.
Jeff Hartung.
Looking to raise his yellow corner guard up through the port, up to his yellow rock that's frozen onto shot rock.
And hits it a little thin. Doesn't do any further damage.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah.
So that'll be a steal of 1 there for Cole Tenachuk.
Yeah. I threw an 8 on purpose.
Say air on this side, though. It's actually a little bit hard to get. You're going to come.
Moved all 3 of those
I can leave
stones in the
this one
rings,
open
but
almost.
only gets the
if
1
we guard it,
out
though, we might have that
and leaves
hole,
a
then we
shooter
double
for
guard.
center guard.
Okay.
Right?
Just try to be like a 3 or 4, then just not right in.
Okay.
You know the way. Let me know the line when it's curling.
Yeah.
Little hot. Stay well. Line's good.
That's hot here.
Stay close. Clean.
Not too bad. 4.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
Yep, gotta go.
Yep. Bring it right in. Bring it right in, Jared. Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Okay, good. Whoa. Right there. Okay, good. Good spot.
Gonna just rub that red stone on the way
That's a
by.
hard spot to get to. It's good.
Yeah,
Get this double.
It's doing really good. It's just.
Yeah, I need to get back.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go all the way to the edge.
9. Okay.
I was sliding too fast to be back.
Okay.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Hang on. Let's run our red. Oh.
We got enough junk going, Ben. We do have to clear them out of there.
Well, that's what I mean. Get rid of the red. Because if we just get this one, they'll go here.
That's
Then
okay.
We have the red.
So instead of hitting the yellow one looking at the double, he's looking to slash the red.
Straight run.
The guard out of the way as well.
Okay, I'm giving you an 8, not a 7.
Sounds good.
Well, they're looking at a couple options. I think he's trying to
be
run
able
the red right through the
Through
2
the
yellows
hole.
to
think
throw
so.
it on the button.
I think he wants to roll the shooter away.
Yeah, but
If he hits this right, he could actually double the top 2 yellows. Leave the raised stone in the rings.
Good, Tyler.
Just stuffs it, gets it off the center line. Opens up a little more room for him.
Nose is fine. Go 9.
Okay.
Like that. Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
That yellow shot stone is behind the tee line. You might see
Come on, up a little.
Ben Gamble attempt the freeze at some point.
Just ran really straight. It's a good throw. Nothing wrong with that throw.
This will go. Lord.
Okay. So you're rolling behind our one on the right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Braden, pick me up here. Let's make this. Trying to wait. Board. Okay. Solid board.
Good board.
Yep.
Yep. Good board.
Whoa.
Good board.
Whoa. I can't hear him. Rory, go. Good. Really nice weight.
Makes the hit, but stays right there.
You like board?
Okay.
It's one of those a roll either way would have been a little bit more helpful. You have the corner guard to work with, or roll in front of Sean's Meachem stone.
Clean.
Positive.
Clean.
Close, yep. Little down, Meach.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I think, no, this is fine. Okay,
Sorry.
Good spot.
It's a little quiet, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. The double end roll is there.
Wow.
Let's go over here.
Yeah, we don't need.
Try to save the shooter.
Oh yeah.
10.
Let's keep it simple here.
Just a 10. Trying to wait.
10.
10.
Come on, Bryn.
Good 10.
Solid.
Whoa.
Little pull.
Close. Close. Yep. 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 Whoa, whoa. Easy, easy,
Whoa,
easy.
whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
Roll, no, roll, no,
Easy
no, no,
roll.
no, no. Sorry, Braden.
Just missed staying in behind the corner
called
guard,
it, sorry.
but it prevents
Think
Sean
close
from
is good,
throwing a
isn't it?
center here.
There's a lot of action off that.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Should
really
have called
good.
it firm, Braden.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
I won't get too aggressive to go that way.
Let's just try to hit it first, eh?
Nose is better than that, right?
His last shot must still be fresh in his memory.
Right
Let's
there.
just hit it first. And we'll worry about the roll.
9 or 10? Or?
9.
Just a pinch, Mark.
Easy, easy.
Clean. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Curl. Come on. Curl. Shot.
Makes the hit.
Good throw.
Rolls
Looks
to
like
the
it
outside, but
stays.
stays for a biter.
That extra ice, I just
Yeah, that's right.
That is in. Right? Should I get here?
No, no, no. Your hit and roll is fine.
Okay. Because we can even roll like all the way over, but probably here. Okay. With a nice 10. Yep. I thought Braden's was a hair firm.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Well, trying
You
to
could
roll him
straight
behind,
draw
see
and
if they
hopefully
can
leave
get
you
a
double.
Yeah.
But,
half a miss out of Sean here. That maybe they'll have a
Braden's
chance for
really
their
nice.
two.
I think you can make
Sean
this
doesn't
roll.
quite
Yeah.
make the freeze or the pick or whatever is going to be required on this shot. Other option is to draw down in here and have Sean try to fire away, and maybe all the rocks go, and then you can blank with the biter over there on the side.
Just 10.
A little less. Okay.
Down.
Yep. Yep.
Help.
Yep. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's roll this way. Yeah, 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 yeah. Big roll, big roll. Yeah, go hard.
Well, maybe a late decision for a plan B. Tried to
I'm under throwing.
Right on
it.
center
come
line.
across the face and roll behind the other
Throwing,
corner
I thought that
guard.
was a 10.
Stays out in the open. Saving grace, if there is any, for Ben Gamble here is at least you've changed the spot for Sean Meachem.
Right on the nose.
I like the roll.
You? Okay.
Yep.
I like it too. Put some pressure on.
Yeah.
Forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean, clean. Nice
You
board.
can probably go a little.
Clean. Whoa.
Close.
Close. Yep, yep. Yep, hard. Hard, Jared. Hard. Hard, 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 hard. Whoa.
Makes the hit,
Sorry,
looking
mate,
to
good
roll
throw.
behind the guard. It'll roll out past, but does sit for 2.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. It's probably just a little slow on
Well,
rotation. It caught you a little bit.
I'm even, like, on my boards, I'm even thinking,
Alright.
like, we...
Wow. Put her there, get some confidence in his jaws.
Yeah, yeah.
Then steal, steal.
Okay, so 15.
Let's score here, buddy. Slide seems close.
Yeah.
You know what you gotta do.
Yeah, let's get our one here. And we're going into thief mode.
Not much different than your last draw here, Ben. Only a couple feet more.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Looks good.
Little down still.
Top 4.
I think so.
It's really good.
Okay,
Line's
line's
fine.
really nice.
Actually, we can go.
Line's really nice.
Needs to almost bite the 8-foot here to pick up his single point in the
Hard,
fifth
guys.
end. Brusher's
Really
picking
hard.
it up now.
15-8. 15-8.
Oh, it's going to be light.
Boy, they didn't
Hard,
seem
guys,
worried about
hard.
the weight early, but
I don't know if that rock's digging.
I don't know.
gets far enough to cut it to a steal of 1, but another point for Sean Meachem will give him a 7-1 lead. Kim has made her way down to ice level, and she is with Sean now.
I do. I have Sean here. Great start to this game, Sean.
Yeah, we're feeling a little bit better this game. We had a little bit of a bump in the road there with losing Brady for a day or two here, but yeah, I think we got things back on track. We actually just kind of made a joke that he's got to be careful or he might be keeping Jeff company back there when he gets back.
And that was going to be my question. How do you like playing with three?
You know what? It's actually been fun. These guys are just absolute machines. They're so good all year. They've been so fun to play with, and they're just excellent players. So it's working good so far. We dodged a bit of a bullet in the fourth end there, but yeah, we got away with one, and hopefully we can keep it going.
All right. Good luck in the second half. Thank you.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Viterra, SaskTel, SGI, White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, Curling Canada and the 2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts, CurlSask, SaskTel Max TV, and Realcast Media.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Welcome back. I'm here with one of Canada's top curlers, Chelsea Carey. Chelsea, fans can get really close to the action at a live event. Do you think that's unique to the sport of curling?
Go, Chelsea!
Yes. At least she's okay. Experience the Scotties Tournament of Hearts live. Buy tickets now at curling.ca.
We all dream about our future. It takes only a moment for those dreams to shatter. My daughter's dreams are over. She lost her life using her phone while driving.
White Ice, the ice paint people, set out to develop a very specific ice paint product that would satisfy the needs of the professional ice maker in both hockey and curling. White Ice was successfully formulated and tested, and distribution began in 1988 and has since expanded their line of products and services to meet the needs of today's professional ice makers. White Ice is distributed by Eastside Paint and Wallpaper in Saskatoon, who is also a signature Benjamin Moore paint dealer. White Ice and Eastside Paint and Wallpaper, defining the game.
Freedom is getting lost in the moment and then finding your way. It's the calories that don't count, the late nights, and the memories that last forever. Freedom is diving into life, heart first, hoping to make a splash. It's using your phone however you want, wherever you travel. Freedom is roam and relax US, Mexico, and Caribbean travel rates from SaskTel.
Awesome.
Not bad. Yeah. Could be better.
Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
We've got a live look-in for you here at sheet 3 where there appear to be at least 4 rocks touching the button. 2 rocks left to come.
Cole Tenachuk throwing his last rock here, trying to disturb these 5 rocks that are all grouped in this 4-foot area. Well, he ends up getting shot rock after that shot.
But Jeff Hartung has last rock, and he's sitting second and third.
There's a long center guard up there.
There's a good look at it. You could try to pick it through the hole between the yellows, or you come around on the in-turn. Just a quiet weight tap. That looks like that's the way he's going.
Jeff just threw in here on his first shot. That was the one yellow rock that was in the top corner. So nice shot by Cole.
Does the outturn pick jam?
It probably jams on the red, but it might still be for 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yep. Hard. Hard line. Hard. Hard. Hard, Jimmy. Hard, Jimmy. Hard, Jimmy. Hard.
Has to get by the guard first. He's by. Now it's got to finish enough to get that red stone out. Catches a piece of it. Will it push it far enough?
Oh, loses the shooter through the hole.
Well,
might be 1 yellow.
Pushed it enough to be 1.
Well, we could have, but.
So a single point there for Jeff Hartung. That ties that game up as they go into the 5th inning break.
Good try.
Line's better.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Line's nice. Top 4. Little room. Line's good, though.
Line's good.
Line's nice.
Well,
Top
back
4.
to our feature sheet. You
Go
saw
pen if
that
you can.
steal a 1.
Line's great.
So
Line's perfect.
Meachem team looking at putting their rocks in the rings.
And Ben really puzzling over his final, or his number 8 rock that he's been throwing, because 3 or 4 times now it's over curled on him. It's been lighter than what he's expected on both hits and draws, so might have a valid point when he goes back through this game. Because the end he was drawing against the 3, they didn't think that weight was that bad. Then all of a sudden it came up light and only got to 3rd shot.
Braden has to work. Braden, if you can. Only if you can. Got to leave it high. Actually, you got room on the weight. Really got to go. 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 Okay, good.
I can't,
3.
Can't get my breath on this side.
Ben.
But there you go. Okay, a little deep right now.
That's okay. I'd like it to stop better.
Okay, it's top 12 right now, but
if it'll stop, just let it stop. I think just let it where it's going to go. Okay, Jared. That's fine. Good.
Brings it in to bite the top 12.
No, this is okay. Okay. 9. Okay.
Let's dictate the drop back here.
Yeah. Just a 9.
Just a 9.
Yep. Good 9. Whoa. Good 9.
Curled just past the nose of this, hit it just a shade low.
Yep.
You catch that stone at the top of the 4-foot, make the double, and roll your shooter off the line. Oh, how many have they just missed
You know, they really
contact by?
have. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's run.
We've had a lot of near misses.
That or you run at that, but it's a little dangerous.
Can you intern and inside it?
Huh?
Like hit and roll on the red.
Not really. I think if you're going to play something at that, you go for it, but this is okay too.
What do you like?
I like this, I think.
Doesn't really matter. Either is good.
Well,
Try
the
it
double
once and see
peel
what
on
they
the
do.
red on the side's a little dangerous, so
This is only really
just
Yeah.
going to keep piling them in.
Well, the easiest way to make the double peel, you hit it on the center line side, and then you're risking driving that second one back
Exactly.
into the yellows.
Yep.
3.
Okay, easy.
Yeah, can't.
Little deep, Meach.
Okay.
Might be in. No, we're fine.
Where?
2, 3.
Queen. Little curl wouldn't hurt now. Little curl, buddy. Got a curl. Yep, cross center. Easy, easy. Not too deep. Okay, good.
Hey.
Might make it easier for us if they move something around.
Okay.
Roll the shooter.
This way.
Yeah.
That way we can get this one off the button.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Firm, Tyler. Okay.
Nice firm. All right, let's save the shooter here.
All right.
Firm.
Whoa!
Tell me.
Whoa! Has to curl.
That's
Really good.
It's better. Good job, Ty.
Gets all three moving, kills two of them. That shot rock now exposed.
How to make that high five work.
That's the end, eh?
But if there's a downside to that, it actually leaves room for
the double peel.
Sean Meachem to make this double
Just
peel
inside
without
nose.
the risk of the jam anymore.
Nose is pretty good. Whoa, close. Whoa.
Curl.
Good shot.
Okay, it's good.
It's fine.
I did like
better.
Sean's comments there at the break about what it's like sort of playing with the young guns. You know,
Yeah, Ben's throwing,
they've been well taught
8 and
technically and
Oh, okay.
learning the game. They've both played juniors at a very high level, and
Hey, Braden.
he seems to really
Ben,
enjoy
got
bringing them
corners.
along into the next level here.
Nice 10. Okay. So, we're hoping this run's pretty straight. Yeah. Let's get that juicy roll. We're
Yeah?
feeling good.
You think it?
I wanted you to ask him how he felt about jumping up to sweep his own rocks. He's done that twice. Surprised neither of the young guys have turned around and told him to go
Good
away.
dad.
It's-
Yep.
Little
Stay
shot.
at your end.
Okay, we're gonna, got it hard for a piece.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
Because he hasn't swept a lot since he was second that one year on the team that went to the Briar
Ah, damn.
when Adam Casey was skipping.
Yellow into red.
Well,
Don't try
didn't
and
want to
make
roll out
that,
a play
you just
there,
go
but
in.
at least they've got the one off the center, and now the play likely headed to the corners.
Okay. Same throws pretty close.
So Sean Meachem going to look for the
Intern
double
still
peel
right?
again.
Yeah.
Okay. He always puts it in the wrong hand.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Hard on the. Hard, Jared. Hard, Jared. Hard, Jared.
Good shot.
Well, you know, if you ever needed to do that, where you roll the two of them over there together, how would you ever do it?
Kind
And
of
those,
impressive.
Those rolled over, lined up the whole
Look at,
way.
and look where they ended up, the whole way, all the way over, exactly.
This is where
But
Rory's guard is.
that actually helps Ben
It
Gamble
sure does.
in this case,
Okay, you know what it's running.
because he's got last rock here and perhaps a chance to try to set up a deuce.
Yeah.
It's way down. Gotta go a little tight.
Top 12.
Yep, go. Line's great.
Top 8.
If you can, switch.
Top 8.
Where, guys?
Sarah.
Whoa. Ooh, not top 12. Rory, can you finish? No. Shit, sorry, dude. Okay. Sorry, man. I didn't lift my head at all. That's okay, guys.
Sorry, Braden.
Sorry, Braden.
Just on the.
Edge rock.
Yeah.
you know, they sound like they're upset with that, but really there's nothing wrong with being deep on that shot. If Sean Meachem wants to follow you around, that's what you want in this situation.
Have something reasonable.
Which Sean Meachem is not doing.
Yeah, he's not going to bite on that. I mean.
But yes, I know what you're saying.
Absolutely nothing wrong with being deep there.
No.
If he doesn't peel the guard, you actually have room to bring another one around. If he does come around and sit on the face, you sit on top of his, and he can't get you out.
Should I going open, or we check a piece here?
Do you like grouping them like this?
Because there's that jam.
The easy two is sitting on the other side of the house.
Like here.
But if you're down 6 points, you might want to try to go for 3.
You could just, are we happy with 2?
Yeah.
Guess the answer is yes, they are.
Well, you know,
Actually, it probably has to be
to Christmas tree it, the shooter would have to be available to be picked out, so you're probably not getting 3 anyway. And boy, if you ever don't make the Christmas tree, you might be shooting against a pair to get your single again.
For that freeze?
Yeah.
Okay. So a little dig down the center, but.
Okay, so just foot more kick, but better release, eh?
Well, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so, Ben.
We're going to get you there.
Throw them like you've been throwing them.
Like garbage?
That's got to go too.
More rotation. Easy. Right here. Keep clean.
It's not curling.
He's there.
It's not curling. Oh, there.
Well, he does seem to think it's his second rock that they think is slower, not this one.
6.
You know, here's the thing. He's the skip. If you think his second rock's slower, why is he still throwing it?
And I don't know. Maybe he isn't, but that is the rock they've been talking about.
I don't know. Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's worth it. Like, it's pretty.
Just try and nose it.
Like, if you're jamming it there, you're probably making that out anyway.
Well, why don't we just throw peel at it then, try and nose it.
Okay.
And just hit it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just looking to nose, sit 2.
We'll be a little on the safe side. We'll throw peel at it and nose it.
Yeah.
And make him make the double.
This turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Whoa, whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Yep. Hard, Jared. Hard. Anything that way. Okay, that's good. Good.
Well, you can double those.
Yep.
Well, there's a double there for 2.
9.
A little off nose there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make this. Let's feel good about something.
I would love to.
Big deuce.
Well, a chance to stop the bleeding here.
All right, Ben.
And you know, as much as they've struggled so far through this game, you get a deuce here. You're down 7-3, 4 ends to play, 4 points down.
Nice 10.
I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but at least you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You only need to steal 1 point at a time. It's stealing deuces gets really tricky.
No, that's definitely right.
Makes the hit, but not able to catch that second stone at the back. It will be a single point for Ben Gamble, but Sean Meachem will take a 7-2 lead here in this B event quarterfinal.
Welcome back. I'm here with one of Canada's top curlers, Chelsea Carey. Chelsea, fans can get really close to the action at a live event. Do you think that's unique to the sport of curling?
Go, Chelsea! Yes.
At least she's okay. Experience the Scotties Tournament of Hearts live. Buy tickets now at curling.ca.
Freedom is getting lost in the moment. and then finding your way. It's the calories that don't count, the late nights, and the memories that last forever. Freedom is diving into life, heart first, hoping to make a splash. It's using your phone however you want, wherever you travel. Freedom is roam and relax US, Mexico, and Caribbean travel rates from SaskTel.
Live looking for you now at sheet 4. This is the B quarterfinal.
This is Josh Height's final stone, and it looks like he was drawing to sit 2 to force Ryan Dice for the single. Josh, we didn't do a fifth end update for that team. Josh had an open hit for 3 in the fifth, but rolled out and only got us 2 points to tie the game at 3-3. And Ryan Dice now has to draw full 8 foot in order to count a single point. Couple of big hits by Brock Montgomery in this end, Brock, because Josh Height's third got them out of some trouble. It looked like Ryan was going to be counting multiples, but big hit and roll, big double, great draw behind the guard by Josh, and it's turned this end around completely.
Only needs full 8 here, but anytime you're drawing against 2, that adds that extra little bit of pressure. Brushes are cleaning early, now they pick it up a little. Off and on is usually a pretty good sign on the weight. Line's not really an issue, just needs full 8. And they bring that into the top corner of the 4 foot. So single point there for Ryan Dice.
So that will start our 7th end, 4-3 for Dice.
Back over to our feature sheet. You did see the attempt that Ben Gamble had for a 2. Ended up
really
having to take a single, so 7-2.
Make it good.
Meachem over Gamble.
Really nice.
We heard the Gamble team talk about, well, let's just get on the board and start to steal. And, you know, they've already had one game in this competition where they did exactly that. Their first game down in the B event when they played Ryan Dice. Ryan Dice got one and stole. He was up 4-0 at the break. Then Ben Gamble gets a point in the 6th end, and then he steals. And we had a tie game for the 10th end where Ryan Dice was forced to make a nice shot for the win. So they've had a little experience in chiseling back. We'll see if they're able to do it to get a steal here against the Meachem team.
Back low. Whoa, it's not started yet. Whoa. Yep.
Looking for the tick shot here on the tighter one.
Get her out of there. Out of it. Good shot.
Down hard. Pretty nice.
Nice throw.
Okay. Could come top 4 right now because he's throwing guards.
Wow.
He's throwing guards now, right? May as well come top 4.
Okay. Same line. Okay.
Really good.
7.
8.
Whoa. Has to swoop.
Full. Back 8.
Oh, that's not.
This is 1-2, isn't it?
Crazy. Okay.
Was he out?
No.
That's the 1 rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is that number 1.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Well, now we know. I wasn't sure. Maybe Tyler could fix it.
You know, that's the first time I've thrown a draw with that number 1. You should have remembered.
Yeah.
Clean. Whoa. What the? Come up.
Well, that wasn't the call, but they don't mind losing all those rocks.
That's just that spot there. It's just really straight. reset it a bit, but you didn't get any help.
Probably the thing that bothers them more is that they left the Reds lined up, so essentially that's
okay. That one?
2 guards to come around.
Is Brady coming back?
Wade was still a little heavy.
I was back 4.
14-4.
Okay.
Yeah, I went back 4.
Okay, it's Tyler's out turn.
Okay, this is where you were.
Okay.
We'll go here.
Yeah,
this
okay.
rock, I'm sure it'll curl more.
Okay.
How many did you have?
Let's sink one, boys. Definitely less. 5.
Top 8. Top
6.
4. Top 4.
Wade's there. Looks good.
Yep. Always braided.
Always braided.
Here, it's breaking
Top 4.
now. This is where it should go.
7. It's all there. We don't need to help it.
Take it. Even if it's deep. Even if it's deep.
Okay.
Yep. Good. Oh, man. That's crazy the difference it is too.
Peel. Yeah. Just straight peel.
Yeah.
Line up on those 3 rocks. Makes it tough to get any 2 of them without bringing the shooter there, so they're just going to straight peel the guard.
Whoa! Okay.
Or get 2 that way.
Well, they called the sweep off when they realized he was going to stay and play.
Okay.
The shooter's going to stay and play. You better kill 2 of them.
I like drawing for our points much better than hitting lots of rocks for our points.
What's the call, boys? Top.
Yeah, just like half buried, right?
Tight. Okay.
Oh, tight guard?
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. 3.
Mine's really nice.
3.
2.5, maybe 3.
No, full 3. We're good.
It'll curl.
Live look
Always
in
Rory.
at sheet 3.
Coming down.
Jeff Hartung,
Always Rory.
the yellow rock that's there on the
Mine's
side
really
4
good,
foot. Jeff hit a rock that was a Koltanachuk rock that was over on the side 12 foot, rolled it into the 4 foot. I believe Jeff was looking at about 5 when he made that shot, so he's sitting second shot right now.
So that.
And Cole Tanachuk, this is his last shot coming up, is playing to just skinny by and pick it out of there and try to count more than 1. Looks like he's going
Not
to be
going
on
to
a
get by the
guard.
front yellow stone.
We might have got a raise up for 2.
Gets a little fortunate there.
I got red.
Everything that could have gone wrong for the Hartung team did go wrong.
Except they didn't give up 4.
Except that they didn't give up. At one point, they were sitting 6 for Tanachuk.
Same thing?
So that was a saver hit and roll for Jeff Hartung.
Same.
Less.
Touch less. Okay.
A little less.
Mine's good.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Mine's really good, boys. Just clean. Okay. Really nice sweep, guys. Good throws. 2 good throws.
Yeah.
Let's make this.
Well, for Ben Gamble here, you have to think that stone at the back of the 8 foot's probably not good enough to steal with. But if you force to a single here, you're down 6, you'd still need to steal. You'd need to get a 3 with the hammer. And then you still need to steal a deuce somewhere along the way.
Yeah. You know,
So what are you suggesting?
Well, he's going to have to try to find a way to turn this into a steal. I think you've got to come around, hope that Sean makes a mistake peeling the guard, and you can sit 2 in the front of the house somewhere, sitting on one at the back. There's not much chance that's ever going to steal. Looks like he is coming around now.
He's only ever going to get 1.
This one touch? Yeah.
He should peel.
What do you think?
He should peel.
Never thought it'd be peel.
I think he'll peel halfway.
And I said, about
if you dead bury. No, like we'll just do a guard. Okay.
I don't mind coming in either.
I think he's gonna peel. All right. It's either this or your Christmas tree.
He'll rip whatever top one you put up there. You could make a better one. Oh, nah. I like it, Ben. Let's throw it.
One more guard. So I'll throw what I think a guard is.
Yeah. Well, no.
So looking like he's opting for the guard instead.
Three. You're trying faster than Brayden, but it seems slower. Line's good.
I think we're a little tighter, eh? Tyler's?
Let's go.
Line's good. That's good.
You're good, you're good.
Yeah, good shot.
Good sweep, guys.
Attaboy.
Oh, hey, to get around it.
Okay. We
Thing
got
is,
this.
if you're going to get forced anyway, you're going to draw here.
Middle's good.
Yeah, well, we can peel this.
Right.
And then he's
Then
going to
he
go
goes there.
here.
Then that one's open.
That one's open, but
Yeah.
it might not be great either.
Yeah.
Right? I like this if you like it, but I don't mind the peel either.
Let's do it.
Okay. Top 4, Jarrett.
What was your line? If you're forced to 1, you might as well take 3.
Well, 3's not an easy. There's 3's out of the question here, but if you're going to be forced to 1, you may as well be forced to 2.
Top 4. Okay.
Sometimes when they try to force you to 1, they force you to 3. That's the difference.
I knew it was something like that.
I like it. What'd you think?
A little soft.
Okay, line's good.
Gotta go a bit.
Easy.
Line's good. Line's good. No, it's good. It's
Easy.
Nice. It's running nice now.
Okay, all you.
No, can't. 6, 7, 8.
Does not want to be behind the tee line here at all. Well, if you're going to be behind, you may as well be all the way to the back one.
That's fine.
Which it is.
Yeah, that ran better. I thought it was just a hair soft out of my hand.
Yeah, I got a little scared, but
What did you think? Did you think that it was?
I thought 6, but then I thought,
6 too, yeah.
I thought just you said soft. It was
And
good.
then you hit it a little bit. That's probably
I like gamble.
It doesn't even need to be totally buried. You just make them think about it.
Yeah. So that one was 14.5.
Okay.
So it is stiffening up a little. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. You guys got it. Yeah.
Stiffening up just a bit. Not much though, Ben. Okay. These are good rocks. There you go. That's all there.
Is that the same push?
Line's good.
Room. Definitely a faster split.
It's all there. It's all there.
On its own.
Okay, here
Deep.
it comes.
If it starts breaking, you'll be okay.
Looks
Deep.
heavy.
Yeah, here it comes.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's Tyler.
14-4, we're right to this one. Right to this one.
We're there. We're there. We're there.
Whoa.
Easy, easy, easy. Shot, Ben.
Shot.
Attaboy.
Brings it into
There
the
you
side
go.
of the 4, just behind the tee line.
We were never flirting with the guard. Like,
That's right.
Sean Meachem with a chance to draw.
Oh, line with
Needs a
it.
piece of the button to pick up his single.
We've had our draw weight all week, and we've been
Seems
judging
good,
it. Like, you know,
I
we've
think it's the
had it
exact
all
same,
week,
yeah.
and then
Really close.
felt the same. More maybe.
Yeah, touch more maybe.
Just wait for it.
Run in.
Oh.
Don't want to.
Okay.
Well,
let
if he
it-
was
let
heavy
it
on the
work.
first one, a touch more is not what he
Not bad,
wanted.
Jared, stay close. Yep,
He's
yep.
curling a little bit earlier.
Yep. 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 Yep, right on it. Yep, 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 yep.
Comes down, sits on the face of the yellow, or on the red, gets his single point. Sean Meachem with an 8-2 lead now over Ben Gamble.
Shot.
Totally my first. Okay, I'm very excited. Don't worry, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna go to practice, and then we're gonna actually play games. Really? Yeah. Awesome.
Not better. Yeah. Could have been better.
Want to try it and have some fun? Hurry hard to your local curling center or visit CurlSask.ca to find a curling center near you.
We're going to turn our attention now to the game on sheet 3. Cole Tenichuk with a 4-2 lead over Jeff Hartung, and it's Tenichuk with the Redstones sitting, looks like 3 as we tune in here. Jeff Hartung with last rock as they play the 7th end.
Well, this rock coming a little deep by Brennan Sheely gives Jeff a chance to draw in and start to try to build up a couple of points.
We're on 3rd stones here. This is Jason Krupski's 2nd stone. Just skip rocks to come after this. And a chance with a good freeze here to perhaps get their 2 points right back.
It'll be okay if it's top 4. Like where?
Nothing out of the brushers so far. It's just never a good feeling when the brushers don't even bend over.
And you know, it was only a foot or 2, but too much.
Cole Tenichuk gonna play the hit, and I would. There you go. Gonna roll away from that.
So that will still leave that same back rock for Jeff to attempt to draw down to if Cole is successful in rolling away.
Whoa, 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 Chad, 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 Chad.
There's one red stone back there he could jam it onto. But gets enough to spin it out of the, well, spin it far enough back that he's sitting 3 anyway.
Yeah, mid is good because that there gets you right to here. Yeah. So mid is good. It's good.
No shortage of curl on this ice. He's got 7 feet of ice on the broom to get to the corner freeze here.
And this is a C event game, so this is playing to stay in this Tankard competition.
Really good ice. You guys like the speed still? Nothing's changed? It's a bit heavy. Whoa!
Got room! Room right now!
Whoa!
How's the weight?
Needs to curl.
Okay, it's got to curl. Chad!
Needs to curl.
Chad!
I don't think it's light either.
Yeah.
Ready, Brennan. Hard, Brennan. Hard, Brennan. Go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
A little harder than Jason's. A little farther.
Sorry, guys.
Still leaves Tenichuk sitting 2.
I don't know why I threw that hard there.
I guess right here is probably, that's really good, I think. Yeah.
I don't know why I gave him that.
Which way do you come? This way still. Right there. Yep.
Only thing that could hurt you is if you left a triple, and I'm not seeing where you could leave a triple.
Pardon? Okay. Really, if we can put this on center line, don't even that drop. Not even. We don't.
8 foot, guys.
But short's fine because it makes this really hard. So.
Well, just looking to put this one somewhere in the line of sight. You know, Jeff Hartung's probably drawn to the 4 for 1.
What?
Whoa!
It's looking pretty deep, though.
Hard, boys, hard, hard,
Oh,
hard,
not anymore.
hard, hard.
Well, plan B does take away some draw path.
Yeah.
Probably takes away the backing for the draw.
Yeah, he's got to
Still
play a
can.
different draw path.
Yeah. He had the broom mid-12 before, so has to go out.
Should be good ice, you guys, I think. I should still get to the button. I was taking 4 inches off before to get to it, but we need a little more because of the red guard.
So a key shot here for Jeff Hartung's team. Keep this game manageable.
A lot better.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Wait only.
Final stone of the
Line's
7th
good.
inning, facing 2, and down 2 already.
Line's good.
Sweepers are liking it.
Looks like lots, Chevy. Looks like lots. It's got to come down.
Now, where's this one going to stop? Brennan Sheely meets it at the tee line, and it slides all the way to the back 8, and it's going to be a steal of 2 for Cole Tanachuk. And he'll take a 6-2 lead here over Jeff Hartung.
Don't you guys think?
Ooh, don't hit into the...
That's well, it felt way less. Maybe it didn't show it on the clock. Yeah, it was way less. Like way less. Like 10 feet less. And
Interesting.
It's just so
We've
live.
had
I
a
love
few
the throw.
comments about
I've been throwing
mismatched
that
rocks,
speed
and
kind of all day,
maybe
all week.
Jeff's got a pair there as well.
And it just flew.
Let's quickly update all the scores here in this Friday 4 o'clock draw.
Well, what started as our feature sheet is in the 8th
Oh, man,
end
I
now.
never
Score is
I've never
8-2
thrown
for
hardly
Meachem over
harder than that all
Gamble.
week.
We just saw Jeff Hartung's draw slide a little deep, giving up a 2-point steal against Cole Tanachuk.
Yeah, we're starting
and
to.
it's actually Cole Tanachuk
Stop
with the
over.
6-2 lead and not Jeff. And then over on sheet 8, on a terrific freeze by Brock Montgomery, that ended up setting up
Line's
an
good.
open draw for Josh
Stop,
Height
guys.
for a count of 3 points.
All
and
you.
Josh Height has jumped into the lead, playing the 8th end over
Gotta be here,
Ryan
boys.
Dice, 6-4.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving, boys. Keep it moving.
So with a 4-point lead, throwing this rock top house,
Wait.
Jeff's got a little work to do.
Going to throw a corner guard here, and I expect we'll see him throw the second. I'm just wondering if he plays them both on the same side or splits the house.
Bump's good.
We've seen teams play this both ways, where they
Little
split
bump,
the
yeah.
house or play both on the same side. And I got to say, a few of the times when we've seen them split the rings, they have taken away one of their draw paths to the button.
Well, just given the extreme swing here in the
Yeah.
curl. Yeah.
We can go. Let's do it. Yep. Yeah, let's go around it. Hard. Where are we? Yep. Yep. Hard. Maddie. Maddie finish. Maddie finish. Hard. Hard, buddy. Hard. Go hard. 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 Real nice.
So Chad McKenzie puts a nice rock to the top 4 foot. 2 nice stones in there from Chad.
Well, we do see Jeff splitting the rings, or throwing a corner guard on the other side.
Just wonder if he figures he can't get enough separation if he goes to the same side with that first yellow corner guard being about the halfway point.
Certainly could be the case.
By the Scotties is good.
So they're nicely placed just about side by side.
Line's good. Line girl. Line girl. Line needs the girl. Get the line if you can. All you. Easy then. Yeah, a little bit.
Coming right in.
Yeah,
I think they called for a tight center, but certainly don't want to leave that long, so. Just looking to move things around now.
Little soft, baby.
Yep.
Little soft.
Hard, Chad. Hard, Chad. Hard, Chad. Hard, Chad. Keep going, Chad. Keep going, buddy. Go, 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 go. Keep going.
Heel.
Taps the one red. Would have liked to maybe move both of them. Create a 3-rock wall, but he's got a nice pocket.
Matt Taylor
Koltenachuk going to peel the guard.
Yes, Matt Taylor being asked to do
Yep.
this peel.
Yep. Yep.
Any chance you come around and pick that yellow out of the top 12 foot? Oh, just over the top. That would have been a bonus.
Close.
There. We're here.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. I like it.
Where are we, Jay?
We're there.
Lot of room.
We're all there right now.
Lot of room, lot of room, lot of room.
Yeah,
lot of room.
lots.
Oh, then we won't clear it if we're real heavy. Hard, Chad.
Needs to curl, but no luck there.
Does leave the stone just delivered an interesting spot.
Yeah, can't peel it on the center line side because you're probably running into the other yellows. So looking to hit it a little bit thicker and go over top of the stuff in the rings.
Jeff mentally drawing out in his mind if yellow hit onto yellow on this peel, that would help him out.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Okay. Good.
But no cooperative opposition on that shot. So probably the same call, get in there.
That's not bad either if you tap it right to where all three of them are even.
Yeah, it's quite the wall.
Does leave your two yellows quite close together.
Yeah.
As Jason can roll it off just a little bit.
And your wall all in front of the tee line.
I'm not sure you want to roll it off. I think you want to stay in front of it to line it up to jam. You roll it off, he's got the crotch double. Might go over. Oh, unfortunate there. That picked hard.
Yeah.
Might still be able to get rings out of it.
Yeah.
First pick we had all week. I think we picked that top one. That's actually we had all week. Well, pardon?
We weren't even taking it.
Well, just kind of if he gets here.
Yeah. What do you still like welding the pocket, but I don't have enough time to.
Should run a bit straighter here. Yes! Yep! Yep! Hard!
Looks like he may have got that
Really
one down a
hard!
little bit. They're going to have to really go to get this back stone.
Hard, Matt! Hard! Hard!
Brandon Shilly doesn't hang on to capture a piece, so.
Yeah, just knows this. Yeah. We got to wiggle something here, though. That's the only thing now. We want to bring all these into play. You don't really have anything off of that. You're going to have to. Will that clear?
Yeah, I think it does.
Why don't you hit that?
Hit that. We open it up.
Roll your shooter over here. Roll your shooter over here someplace. What do you want to give me?
I think that's the only call you got. The danger is you're going to leave a triple.
Bumper, okay.
They're a long ways apart, but
yeah.
I mean, it's the only way you're ever going to bring these rocks back in. You've got to be able to get to the back two.
Whoa! Careful! Whoa! 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 Clean, clean. I want to make it curl. If you can, you got to hang this on the edge.
Wanted to
just didn't come
save
up.
the shooter too.
Okay, Jay. Just full, Jay. It's clean.
No
full.
danger now hitting that top one into the other yellow.
No, I think it was just out there.
So chance to play the slash double, clear the two yellows out of the rings. Jeff Hartung will freeze the pocket.
Half score. 3/4 shoot.
And then when Jeff freezes into the pocket with only one
you're
rock
gonna be all
left,
kinds of trouble.
You guard.
You might
come
you
around
might just
and
come
sit
in,
three.
sit three. Jeff could hit and roll on top of the other. You've got the same problem. Does he draw right around both of them? Hard to get shot.
Yeah.
Yep! Hard! Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Needs to make this double first.
Sounding close. Just like that.
Catches it, spins them both out.
Well, I don't know if that does anything. I don't think that does anything. We got
And
score.
the game we started with is now a final.
Do you want to just hit this and roll on top?
Sean Meachem
Why don't we try that?
with the win will move on to play
The winner
The winner.
of our game next door here, Cole Tenachuk or Jeff Hartung.
at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Would you like to roll on top? I think we have to try it.
And for the Meachem team, they'll be back to their full lineup. That should help them out a little bit.
It should run right down there, really. He was just really nice board. That's all I really want to be.
Yeah, hard! Hard!
Hard!
Hard!
Hard! Hard, John!
Okay.
Hey.
Trying to hit and roll in front of the other stone, gets the hit, spins up a little bit. Room for Cole Tenachuk to peel this out. Peel it out or nose hit, one way or the other. The yellow goes. I don't see a blank end helping Jeff Hartung at all either.
No, and then that's why there's no sort of onus on Cole to try to stay around and hang a shooter for second shot.
Clean, easy. Clean, 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 clean.
Makes the pick. Jeff Hartung already making his way down to the other end. And we're going to take a live look in at sheet 4. Ryan Dice, looks like it was a double that he just made.
Raised double.
Raised double.
Yeah. Dice is in trouble that entire end.
Hard.
And then
Really
he's had
gotta
two raise takeouts to capture 2 points.
Jeff Hartung with the nose hit takes the single point. He trails 6-3. Cole Tenachuk with the hammer.
We all dream about our future. It takes only a moment for those dreams to shatter. My daughter's dreams are over. She lost her life using her phone while driving.
Saskatchewan Championship Curling is brought to you by Curling Canada and the 2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Moose Jaw.
Only one final so far here on this Friday 4 o'clock draw, but there are only 3 games to start with. And let's quickly update all of the scores.
Final score in our C event game, Meachem over Gamble, 8-3.
Jeff Hartung opts to take the single point, but Cole Tenachuk retains or holds on to a 6-3 lead playing the 9th end. And Ryan Dice with 2 fantastic shots in the 8th and turns that end around. It ends in picking 2 points and has tied that game at 6-6.
So we saw there the attempt at the tick, not quite made. So it was a nice, very nice long guard though by the Jeff Hartung team. Now looking to line him up right behind with a tight center.
Well, Chad did his job.
Yeah.
Got those 2 guards
nicely
just
done.
Perfectly lined up and almost the maximum possible
line's
separation
close.
without putting one in the rings.
Yeah, you can go. You can go.
So
gotta go.
Chad McKenzie looking to
Where are we, boys?
draw around.
Okay, line's really good. Okay. Gotta go. Yep. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy.
Critical for the Hartung team here that they got those guards into such a good position. You're 3 down with 2 ends to play. You have to steal a deuce at some point in time. Really hard to do that if you've only got 1 good guard.
Push it back.
Are you a little surprised that the Tenachuk team played around into the rings?
Well, you know, if you miss the tick again, they get the chance to be in there first. So had they made the first tick, I expect they would have played another one.
Really hard. Really hard, Jay. Gotta go. Really hard for everything.
Well, sometimes too, those tick shots leave a lot of extra rocks just kicking around, and maybe Cole felt that even rocks out on the wings with nice ticks would be beneficial for Jeff. So get in there first and then start peeling.
Or do we just go one of these?
No. Looks like they're going to peel just one of them. I think just straight peeling the top.
Well, the easiest double, he was concerned that it spins back in, but you know, you could hit this thick enough to try to clip that one.
Yep.
Matt Taylor looking to remove this very high yellow center.
Either one. This is good too.
You got it from both sides. You can loop right around to the back of the 4-foot and actually bury on that redstone at the top.
Weight's pretty close.
Line's okay. Where are we?
We're all there. We're back 8. Back 8. Back 12. It's coming down. It's coming. It's coming.
No. Just leave it the ball by itself. Debbie?
Well, it comes to the back 8-foot.
Well, you know what?
But it is behind that redstone in the top 4.
Quarter rock.
So looking for the thin hit on the one on the right side as we look at it and come across the top of the other one, get the double peel that way. Shooter should continue to spin up and maybe all the way to the side divider.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Attaboy.
Ooh, that was thin.
Not the way he drew it
Nope.
up.
Got the job done, though.
Well, in that case, it's great when you can throw the big weight.
You have options.
Yeah.
Jeff Hartung looking for Jason Krupski to throw the center guard now.
That's soft. That's soft. Yeah. Keep it straight, Chad. Straight as you can, Chad. Go. Okay, well. Good.
Throw up a couple more guards, expecting that Cole Tenichuk will continue to peel.
Whoa! Whoa! Matty! Uh-oh. That's not good.
And that's the reason you throw up the couple more guards. You hoping for a bit of a mistake. That mistake compounded by the fact that he picked his own stone out of the top of the 4-foot. That gives Jeff room to come in maybe twice if he had to.
Jason Krupski looking to find the top 8-foot.
Oh, really?
Oh, not
Another
again.
pick.
The second one that picked his picked lost ends too.
And that one turned twice on him, so it's not going to have a chance to make the rings.
Bad break.
We had a pick all week. No, I've had two at the ends. Which turn do you want, Brandon? Pardon? Same turn? Yeah. Whoa! Matt!
Definitely got that one back a little bit as well now. Going to be able to get a piece this time. Just.
Well. Sensitive spot. I don't know if you want to do that.
I still like the guard.
Okay.
Now we're down to stealing one. Right?
Yeah, it's not setting up so good. Maybe you try to steal your 1 and steal your 2 and 10, I guess.
That's all you can do. If they'd have been able to get that last stone without the pick,
yeah,
you
that
know,
was a tough break.
you get 2 in behind cover, you could start thinking about a way to steal 2.
Yeah.
Brooms down. Brooms down. Keep it down, Chad. It's
okay. Oh, that's good. No. That's good.
It's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
As long as it's.
So just playing the peel.
Really, I'm okay with giving him 1. So, yeah. Yep. Clean.
Makes the peel. Jeff Hartung now will have to make a decision where he wants to put this stone.
So
coming
would you
right
go
to the center
top
line again.
8 center line. Top 12, get some separation, force Cole to do the double.
Yeah, you heard Cole say he's
Real
okay
good.
to give him one. You know he's going to be playing that
Okay.
double all day.
Line will be good. It's all about weight.
Line's good.
Are you deep?
Unless he just has to nose to take one.
As long as we're not beside.
No.
As long as we're not right beside.
Freeze it if you can.
Okay.
It's real good.
Okay. Fine.
Well, that might not have been the plan, but it's not a bad spot for it.
So do you play to just nose it and take one, or do you blank it?
Well, I would think you're nosing it.
I would think a nose would maybe be a handshake.
The thing
Blank,
is,
you're probably playing 10.
the yellow's not going to go anywhere, so you don't have very far to roll. Well, he's trying to blast them out, I think.
I saw his call. I knew it was
Hard.
the blank.
Hard.
And the yellow doesn't go anywhere, but the red rolls out of the ring, so it's a steal of one for Jeff Hartung. Cole Tenichuk with a 6-4 lead here. C event action. Winner go home. He'll take the lead into the 10th.
Welcome back. I'm here with one of Canada's top curlers, Chelsea Carey. Chelsea, fans can get really close to the action at a live event. Do you think that's unique to the sport of curling?
Go, Chelsea! Yes.
At least she's okay. Experience the Scotties Tournament of Hearts live. Buy tickets now at curling.ca.
As Canada's grain industry leader, Viterra and its employees are connected to their communities across Western Canada. Through its community investment program, Viterra supports a wide variety of causes and initiatives, including those focused on sports and recreation that encourage teamwork, integrity, and high performance. These same values guide Viterra's employees when providing farm customers with trusted advice and quality service. Viterra is a proud sponsor of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Action winding down here in this 4 o'clock draw. We'll once again update the scores for you.
Well, final score in our C event game, 8-3, Meachem over Gamble.
Jeff Hartung got a steal on this last end to narrow the deficit, 6-4 for Cole Tenichuk playing 10, but Tenichuk has hammer. And then we're still on skip rocks here on sheet 9. So we had seen where Ryan Dice had tied it up in the 8th, and still 4 more rocks to come here in their 9th end.
And while we were giving that scoring update, the bad luck continues for the
might be
Hartung
on.
team. They had another pick on the first stone of the end,
Where
and it
are
comes
we?
up
We might be on.
short of the hog line.
That's just plain unlucky, and you heard Jason say they hadn't had a pick all week, and now they've had 3 in this game. And not just in this game, but in the last 2 ends.
Well, and hard picks too, really.
Yeah.
They, all 3 of them turned hard.
Yeah. Normal up. Just normal. Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Roll it. Benny. Okay.
Okay, we got one to go around if we ever get a miss on it. Yeah.
Well, you got your work cut out for you now.
Yeah.
Good way.
And really, you need some kind of a miss. Now, that rock in the 12-foot can work as one guard, but really hard to steal two without two guards.
Gotta come down. It's coming down.
And nothing out of the brushes on this one either.
Wow.
Now those are a little closer together than you would have liked.
Looks like they're just playing the straight peel.
Yeah, I thought he might be tempted to give it a run when they're that close together.
Clean. Yep. Yes. Clean. Clean. That way.
Matt Taylor with the peel on the guard. Well, if you don't get anything to work for the rest of this end, all you're going to be able to do is come around that red one. Hope that when he tries to run it or straight peel it, that he hits it just off the nose and leaves it there so you can come around a second time. But if he peels it off, you can sit two. You just won't have any cover.
We got quite a bit of weight again.
Yeah, quite frankly, it comes down, you need the opposition to miss at this
You're
point.
going to need one miss, and it's got to be either a complete flash or a nose hit. There's no half shot that does you any good.
But I agree with Chevy. Like they must have cooled the plant down because it's just changed. It's not even the same. It's not even the same. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit. Clean. Nice bear.
Nice peels.
That's sliding really good there. Yeah, because I was got a. Yeah, that was a 10. And you were almost. Yeah. Okay, so.
Looking to replace here. Throw another guard.
Like it's unbelievable. It's nice though, but it's almost. So far they haven't lost the surface yet for the most part yet, right? You bet. Yep. Keep it there, Chevy.
Yeah, hard for line.
Straight as you can.
Really hard for line.
Straight as you can. Straight as you can, Chevy.
Really hard for line, guys.
Straight, 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 straight.
Come on.
Straight.
Going around, but didn't quite get there.
Didn't really have the weight.
That one fell.
Thought about hitting the outside of the red one, getting rid of everything.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted, if you wanted to try to get rid of everything, you could hit him in the crotch and hope it spins all the way out.
Yep. Yep.
But given the scoreboard and the situation, just the wide open hit doesn't hurt.
Hard. Any roll, any roll, any roll. Hard, buddy. Hard, hard, hard. Go, 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 go.
So looking to come around again.
Try it again, I guess.
Coming around, but going fairly deep, get some separation.
Yeah, just obviously.
I wonder what, Jeff thought about that for a second. I wonder if he's thinking, you go around the corner first, they rip the red one that's in front of it, you come around the middle, they hit the open one, you come around the middle again, at least you're sitting two behind something.
Yeah, possibly.
Now, not to say they necessarily cooperate with that, but
Oh, Chevy.
they might.
Go, Chad. Go, Chad.
Need this one to stop, though.
Well, it'll stop, but not while it's still in play. Now Cole Tenachuk will ask for the removal on the redstone near the center line, and while he does that, we're going to take a live look in at sheet 4.
This is Josh Height's last shot. Ryan Dice just drew this rock into the top corner of the 4-foot. Josh trying to navigate his own yellow stones and pick it out.
Can he catch enough
for the
to get it?
double for two. I believe that will be.
Looks like a deuce for Josh Height. That'll put him up 8-6 coming home. The winner of that game goes on to the B semi tonight to play Matt Dunstone. That game starts at 8 o'clock, and we'll have it for you right here on CurlSask.ca as well as SaskTel Max.
And the loser has to bounce right back onto the ice also to play Steve Howard this evening.
Well, it's not much to work with, but they did leave those two reds overlapped on the
little tight for line.
side of the sheet.
Little snug for line, guys.
Hard, Chad! Hard!
Real tight for line.
Not sounding good.
No, looks like that's going to be a little bit light. Not going to make the rings, and needing to steal two. That should be handshakes. Brendan Sheely doesn't even want to put the broom down. I mean, the game's over.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, cool.
Well, maybe they wanted to play for the double board.
I think Jeff had taken a look to see whether or not there was any kind of smash on the yellow and roll in, but you were going to lose one of them. So shakes hands.
Thanks, guys.
That will be the end of the Tankard for Jeff Hartung. Cole Tenichuk moves on, and that leaves just one game left to be decided. Right next door on sheet 4. The one we don't have any direct cameras on, so we're shooting everything from an angle, which makes it a little harder for us to tell who's shot sometimes. Josh Height with the 2-point lead coming home here. Brought the first one into the top 4-foot. The corner guard thrown up. Now they're looking to bring another one into the top 12. And I expect Ryan Dice will throw another corner guard.
Just is it going to be on top of his own or on the other side?
And I'm trying to think. We've had one of his games, so we've seen him do it before. Looks like he prefers to split the rings.
So asking his brother Kalen Dice to put up that corner card right directly across from the existing one.
There's a look at the clocks. They should have lots of time to play, but if this gets congested, could be a little tight.
And Brian McCusker, Josh Height's coach, has already been out twice for their timeouts.
So you're saying he may as well be in the patch?
Yes, unless they go to an extra, and then you might need him.
Well, those are pretty even, I'd say.
So Kelly Knapp now looking to bring a third stone into that center line area. Looks like Josh is tapping the ice just outside the rings. Wants to cover those other two. Make Ryan Dice do a little work to clear up that middle.
Nice and tight, though.
Not sure he got the curl he would have liked. Ryan could make a play on the stone on the 12-foot. Might be able to
double and roll.
Yeah, well, he's not worried about doubling. He'd like to keep the shooter, but even if you...
Looks like it's just all going to happen, though.
Yeah, I don't think he'll throw the weight, but if you get it out from behind cover, you know, pop it out in the open over the top.
Yep. Yeah, leaving those around in the back doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, exactly. You're playing the hit and roll, and whatever you get in the middle is a bonus. I think he can get into the rings off that. It's hard to see how much of that rock is sticking out at the front, but
Jason Barnhart looking to make this hit. It's curling more than what they expected. Hearing Ryan yelling, really have to go.
Oof.
wow, he could see a lot of that rock. He actually rolled in underneath.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help him. It is biting.
You know, if you look at that shot, I see two cute little, well, a bunch of cute little kids, but I think I see some really cute T-shirts back there.
There is, although it's going to be time to retire those T-shirts for another year. Those are Jeremy Chevrier's daughters. And they have shirts on that say, "My daddy made it to the Tankard."
Aw, that's awesome.
We've been looking for them since day one. We knew they were out there. But at that age, they don't sit still for very long.
You can't find them.
So Kelly Knapp coming around the shot that Jason Barnhart left up there. So now they have two rocks on the center line behind two guards.
Yeah, a little work to do, looking for this split.
Nicely done by Kelly. Good sweep. But all game long, the way everybody's been positioning rocks around, advantage changes 2 and 3 times just about each end. It looks like Ryan will be in control, and then Josh's team will do something great, and vice versa. It's been back and forth, not only on the scoreboard, but within each end.
Oh, really nice shot to make the split. Does get both reds in, and more importantly, leaves himself a path to at least get to those two yellow stones in the 4-foot. No double available for Josh Height. Doesn't really want to ignore rocks in the rings to start peeling corner guards.
Brock Montgomery asked to throw bumper weight. Kelly trying to hold it out here a little bit.
Oof.
Just enough to get it out the back of the 12-foot.
Well, good sweep. Good thing your skip can sweep. That shows you why you need to have a strong broom, even for those last 6 feet through past the tee line.
Gives Ryan Dice a chance to start to move those rocks in the middle. Doing the best I can to read lips. I think he made the call for board here, so looking to hit and roll over to the corner. Could kill the back one, and are they far enough apart? Could you pop that out into the open on the other side?
This one hasn't curled up quite yet.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
So Scott Manners goes by everything. If that was supposed to be board, it was just a little firm. So Josh concerned about the peels, that they could go haywire on him, so he's asking Brock to draw around this corner and take this third shot out of play. This one's skating along, but they've hit the sweep hard on it right now.
Yeah, it's over. They needed to get by, and look at it curl. Holy cow. Almost, well, it did over curl. I think it's red, but I can't tell.
I think so too. I don't like the call. Like, he's playing the hit and roll that way anyway. Even if you were a shot rock, you might have left him a double to sit to anyway. Scott Manners looking for the hit and roll again.
Yeah. Little less weight on this shot.
Makes the tap. Didn't really get the roll they would have liked.
No.
That shooter in a spot where they can make a play on it.
Jaw zipping right down. I don't know what their time clock's at, but
They're okay, but they don't have a timeout, so they don't want to be dawdling here in case they have to think about the next one. If you can make the hit and roll undercover here, I'm not sure what Ryan Dice is going to have left.
so they're yelling control.
Nothing on the brush
Josh
so far now,
taking
trying
a
to
look
make it
at
curl.
And Brock taking a look at this back yellow, trying to avoid a jam.
Clips it, enough to get it for 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth shot right now. Is there a triple there?
See where that guard
he need
is.
the
Oh,
triple?
there we go.
Does that double clip
Well,
the red?
It's close to.
Like, if it clips the yellow, you might be okay.
Pretty hard to tell the angles from this
Yeah,
side.
it really is. And we don't have mics on these players, so we can only go by what they seem to be looking at. They're going to call timeout and have Coach K come out.
Be nice if somebody pointed and told us who was third shot.
Well,
I'm pretty sure
does
that
it change the shot? Like, you can't afford to touch the red one over there regardless.
pretty sure it's red anyway.
I almost think you have to throw peel weight at this yellow. Oops, we're not going to be able to.
Yeah, it's red.
Kalen Dice looking at trying to get this yellow on here and out that way. I don't know if that goes. You could throw peel, come down here to hit this fairly thick, and with peel you might be able to get it roll into that area, and now you pass that under everything. And if you end up corner frozen like that, you should have something with your last one. I mean, I guess if you make the triple, even if you lose your own on the side, you'll be in behind cover, and again, you might have a chance for two. With that broom, I got to think he's looking at the peel. So Ryan Dice has made his way down to the hacks. We know he's playing a hit, perhaps hit and roll. Won't know till we see how much weight he's throwing, whether he's trying the triple here. Well, it looks like he's throwing the big weight. I think he's just trying the hit and roll. Hit this fairly thick with big weight, pass it under the two on the side, and roll to the corner freeze. Makes the hit, makes the roll. Actually gets it right on top of that
nice.
stone.
Very nice.
Yeah, there's not really much Josh can do to get rid of that one, and now you got to be careful not to leave a double.
Uh-huh.
I think Josh pointing at, he's got the run in right now, which would be for 3. Do you bring another one in? That's the one I like right there. What does he have if you bring it there?
Right there.
Well, then he's got the run in still.
How are you getting there?
Yeah, true. That's a problem to get to that side. He could get to the other side of the 4-foot, which, I mean, it might still work, except that everything's angled to go that way. So looking to come and sit down right on top of the red. And if the run through is made, it should at least squirt over onto the red at the side. So it can't be any worse than 2, and you're still making a 12-foot angle run double to get that.
Like the odds.
Oh, sweepers are saying it's a little light. So the Nap boys are on it right on. Oh, easing up a bit now. Trying to get it to curl.
Yeah, I'd like to get at least to the nose.
Oh.
Well, that's pretty good.
There we go.
Takes away any shot for 3, I believe. Well, does he think he can, maybe he can crouch that and get it over the top of the yellow-red on the side? It's this guard right here that he's going to be looking at running back. Or he could just play in there straight and try to get his deuce.
Well, I think he could.
That just really overcurled right at the end.
Right at the end, yeah.
Yeah, they had actually gone to sweep for curl, and then it was gone. Just looking at where those rocks are positioned on the center line, looks like you can see over half of that rock. Well, doesn't have much more time to think about it anyway. He's going to have to throw something.
Yeah.
Final stone on its way here from Ryan Dice in the 10th end. Needs the little tap. And this is curling
really
hard towards the guard.
Yeah.
Not going to get by. It'll crash the guard. So Josh Height picks up what will go into the books as a 9-6 victory, and he moves on to play in the B semifinal in just over an hour against Matt Dunstone. We will have that game for you right here on CurlSask.ca as well as SaskTel Max. The other 2 finals, Sean Meachem, an 8-3 winner over Ben Gamble. Cole Tenachuk, a 6-4 winner over Jeff Hartung. Those 2 teams will face off tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.